Welcome back to the Sice Room with DV culture, politics, and hip hop collide. I'm your host, Trey Five, and tonight, man, we talking about a whole bunch of stuff from Fat Trel getting arrested, Big Sight, Cardi B and Offset drama, from Young Thug and Lucci supposed to have a record, man. Tank and Jake Paul supposed to fight, man. They just had a face off. We also talking about Trump and how with the speech he had at Charlie Kirk's memorial, and then we gonna end it off with the Sice report talking about the Flowers and Wives game, man. It was over 10 brawls that night. It was a whole lot of action. We want to talk about solutions and why these things still happen in our culture. Welcome to the Sice Room. All right, man. First up on Who's Sicing, Javante Tank Davis and Jake Paul, man. They shared the stage for their face-off, and it's really for real, man. They gonna fight this November. Everybody is talking about it. Is this a money grab for Tank? Should Tank fight the hometown hero after their draw, Lamont Roach, or do y'all feel like this Tank and Jake Paul fight is something that y'all want to see?
I think it's a cash grab, man. Tank ain't scared to fight Roach. He just look at it like I'm gonna get this money first, then I'm gonna go back at Roach. If I lose, I just but he ain't scared to lose.
I'm all for the fights. I don't be like tripping off if somebody like a real boxer what they what their background is from boxing. I agree like what your man said, like the cash grab shit, but it's just like just get it done. I think it's all entertainment shit. They be funny to me. I mean, it be good fights. They be entertaining. That's my take. I'm here for it.
Bruh, I'm actually pissed that the boxing commission is even allowing this fight to happen. Um, Tank walks. I mean, Tank last fight was at 135 pounds. For him to jump up to fighting somebody with a weight limit of 195 pounds is a little insane. I feel like expedition boxing matches is fucking up the sport of boxing. I feel like after Tank last performance and that controversial draw that he had, there's no way he should be coming back grabbing 40 million to fight Jake Paul. Yes, the purse is higher by maybe 10 million, but if this would have been if and everybody's saying like this a cash grab for Tank. Nah, this was a scared tactic that he moved. This was a scared move that he used to be able to duck Lamont. And any other, even if it was, even in that Lamont, any other real fighter, this was a tactic that he used to still get a bag, keep his name relevant to the world. But in the boxing community, bro, it's like Tank got his name already, but this is not the fight that the boxing world want to see. And like I was saying, like that's $100 million purse. Jake taking 60, he taking 40. But even with that though, bro, like this jump about to be on Netflix, and basically everybody gonna watch it for free because it's on Netflix. If it would have been a regular fight and Tank was fighting like a real boxer, they would have did pay-per-view. They would have did record. Like if he would have fought Lamont, he would have made basically the same money, if not more, bro, just off of sales and like what the venue would do and what the pay-per-view sales would generate. I feel like this is bullshit, and I feel like everybody should boycott this jump. Nobody should tune in on.
I feel like for sure it's a money grab, but at the same token, it is entertainment and it is a business. So Tank does, in a sense, in the business standpoint, it makes sense for him to go for, and then at the same token too, when it comes to him fighting Lamont, him fighting Jake Paul before he fight Lamont might be more of a benefit for the fight with Lamont because all the traction that he gonna get from fighting a Jake Paul, all the new faces that that are tuning into him, that'll help with going into his fight with Lamont. But for sure, people want to see that. And as far as is this fight some people want to see, you gonna have some that do and some that don't. Right now, nah, it's really not the time for after how the fight went with Lamont, but at the same token, understanding it's a business and it's entertainment, it makes sense. But I think yeah, some people want to see it, some not gonna want to. But me personally, I'm gonna watch it.
So we got one person saying boycotting. That's a crazy take. Boycott the fight?
Boycott that hell.
Bro,
Nah,
you with boycotting the fight?
I understand what he's saying because that was y'all like what it, but you gotta understand, Tank trying to get some money. And you keep hearing him. He trying to retire. So he probably like, if I lose this nigga, I might as well get this and take a risk with this nigga Roach or Shakur, and you know what I'm saying. I still make a lot of money.
I look at it like this too though, right? Realistically, right? Put yourself in Tank's shoes. You got an opportunity to fight somebody like Jake Paul for $40 million guaranteed. Ain't no telling. I ain't see the number, but let's say $40 million is guaranteed. Who wouldn't want to make a sweet $40 million fighting a nigga that you know can't fuck with you in the ring? Like it's sweet money for him. Like he ain't got to go in there and go all out. Like just be in enough shape to last the 10 3-minute rounds. Get it out the way. Get your money. And you know what I'm saying? Like it's a sweet little lick for him if you really think about it. It's a sweet lick for him.
And it is a quick money grab. I mean, they are prize fighters at the end of the day.
Right, and it's a business. You're supposed to get the money.
He
You don't.
Tank
You,
Yeah, but what happens to legacy though, bruh? It's all about money.
Tank
Like,
I'm
Tank
not
No,
trying
saying
to
me
Tank
personally.
trying to
I'm not saying it's all about money, but at the end of the day, I'm sure him as a fighter, he could care less about what a fan think. It's like I done put in my work. I'm trying to get money so I can retire. He already said he don't get fucked about boxing, so at this point, he going to do shit like this.
you gotta understand, Tank no Roach really a problem. So he not going. If he feel like he gonna lose, he want first get this money first, and then take them risks. That's all they.
I feel
That's
that.
all.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie, bruh. I feel that, bruh. That was, hey, bruh. That's really what I was waiting for, bruh. That was a real ass comment right there, bro.
Yeah, I feel that. I feel that, but we ain't gonna know
Look at
he ducking him until he ducking him. If he would have fought somebody
he ain't
else,
done it.
then it would have
He
looked
not.
more like he ducking him. But it's Jake Paul for 40 million. That's a sweet
He,
little jump.
he not
Bruh.
done.
Bruh, nah, he's
He
definitely ducking him, bruh. He's definitely ducking Lamont, bruh. He's definitely ducking Lamont, bruh.
But
For
nah, I'm
sure.
saying he gonna fight him. That's what I'm saying.
He
He
not
not
though,
ducking.
bruh. He not. He
He
not.
just looking at it like that's all of them. If you ever notice, all of them know they getting to the
but
point
but
where
but
they
do
fighting.
they? Not my bad, Bert. I'm sorry.
Yeah, they fighting somebody that's like Shakur know the team of whatever his name is.
Tiafimo Lopez.
Timo Lopez is a problem. He know Tank a problem. He know Roche a problem. He know almost everybody he about to fight now is a problem. Except them
You
ducks
saying
he
for
fight.
Shakur, right?
Nah,
You saying
Shakur
for Shakur,
all
right?
who? Tank.
Hold on. You naming all these people. You name like
I'm
all these
saying
boxers. You saying
they all know that. Like they all been in the gym together. They all
uh-huh.
fought each other,
Are you
sparred
saying
each
they
other.
all? Are you saying they all? Basically, you saying they all know that each other is A-class fighters, basically.
Yeah, and they fighting ducks, so
Okay.
they or I guess they get the money first, so they don't get that that blemish on their record. So they looking at it like, man, we gotta get this money. I'm gonna get this money with these ducks first, and then we're gonna fight the
So you
top class.
saying Tank taking the fight because he know it's real competition and he ducking the competition?
No, I'm not
Basically.
saying he's ducking it. I'm just saying he's trying to
You said
get
he's
all
trying to
this
wait.
money.
You said he's trying to
He's
wait.
trying to get the
Basically, he's
money
waiting it out.
first. Then if he
All right,
lose,
cool.
you
I
know what I'm
got it.
saying? If he fight, you know what I'm saying? That's like, see, Floyd did it. Floyd didn't know. Like a lot of fights Floyd fought, man, he really outclassed them niggas, and they was good boxers. Floyd a different fighter from Tank and all them other dudes. Even Crawford has it like people say Canelo, he better than Canelo, but Canelo fought a lot of good boxers. He only fought only three to me. If somebody could say they didn't, but he on Crawford only fought Earl, Canelo. That's
And
it.
hold on, bro.
Don't
Don't
do
count.
that.
Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Don't count Earl, bro. I don't even count Earl, bro, because
You
after
don't
he
count
fought Earl
Earl.
after the accident, bro. Yeah, nah. Earl ain't been the same, bro. Earl is really, bro. Earl is not the same fighter after that car accident, bro. If anybody that told you that, bro, they don't know the sport of boxing, bro. They don't even talk the
Hey,
same. They don't even walk
I'm
the same,
asking.
bro.
Good morning, ladies and
Why would he get in
gentlemen.
the ring?
Hey, just the
Why
Go,
man I was looking for.
go,
Just the
would he
wait,
get
wait,
in the
wait,
ring?
three-time.
Why would he get in the ring?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Have y'all heard of
I
Kell
knew
Brook,
he's.
Sean Porter, Yuriorkis Gamboa?
Oh
Have y'all heard
no,
of at
Sean
least these
Porter's
people?
not an A-class fighter.
Sean Porter's not A class. He's a B class at
No,
the
he's not.
absolute
Oh,
He's
ho, ho,
minimum.
not.
ho, ho! Wow,
At
whoa,
the
whoa!
absolute
Wow.
Stop.
minimum. At
I
the
don't want to
absolute
go. I don't
minimum.
want to drag this topic, but why is Sean Porter not an A-class fighter? What are you
Right,
talking about?
right,
Look at
bravo. Like what?
look at
No, no,
who
no.
he.
I'm
That's
Look,
saying
look
bird.
how he fight.
he's a B class at the absolute minimum. Like,
He
don't
ain't
do
ducking
that.
nobody.
This
Never
He
boy,
did.
fought
Never will.
Never
everybody.
did.
How
Never
could he
ducked,
be a
never
beat?
will.
He fought everybody, and
Thurman,
all his
Never
Thurman,
fights are
ducked, never
Thurman,
will.
competitive
Thurman
fights.
is better than
I
Thurman
feel
is
like
better
he
than
A class just off his hot.
Thurman who? Thurman
he got
what?
hot. He got hot. Thurman
Thurman
is
what?
better than Sean
Thurman
Paul.
His
Thurman ducked
resume better than all
Thurman
these niggas you're naming.
Bro, I
Thurman
feel
ducked
like any,
Terrence
I feel like
Crawford for
any,
3
I feel like
years.
anybody that's
Look
a
how he
that's
fight, bro.
who Sean Porter
Terrence Crawford got
Come on,
ducked
bro.
by Keith Thurman for 3 years while when I was a Keith Thurman fan. Don't do that.
and
Bro,
Sean
look,
Porter only lost to 4 people, bro. And the 4 people he lost to was elite, bro.
look how he fight though, bro. He fights
You
He
can
like a
say he's
Hold
football
not
on.
an
player. I'm
exciting
with you.
fighter,
I'm
bro. The
with
same
you.
thing I say about Terrence.
Oh my
He a
Don't fuck me
football.
god.
up though,
He
Bravo.
a football
Hold
fight.
on.
He a
Hold
football
on.
player. I'm
Hold on.
with you,
Hold on. Hold
He's
bro.
on. Hold
like
on.
a
Hold on. Hold on. How is Terrence Crawford not an exciting fighter? In his last 13 fights, he has 11 knockouts.
I never said that.
He has
It's the
11
it's the way that
stoppages.
he knocks him out, bro.
Now Turns definitely an exciting fighter.
I don't
Have
But
we
think
never
Terrence.
heard?
Terrence
I don't.
only
Have we never?
fought.
Have we ever heard of Amir Khan? Have we ever heard of Kell Brook? Have we ever heard of Sean Porter? Have we heard of these names?
All right, y'all
Yeah,
got it.
Are
yeah.
y'all too young? Are y'all too young to know niggas like Jeff Horn, Jose
Well, bro, when
Benavidez
he, bro,
Jr.,
bro, hold on, bro. Well, bro,
Victor
when did he fight
Postol?
Amir Khan, bro? Like these.
Khan's some trash.
Nah, Amir Khan not no
He
trash.
is not
Oh
no
my
trash.
god.
He not no trash.
He fought Amir Khan
Cause
after Amir
y'all
Khan had
wild,
a
bro.
good 6 rounds versus Canelo.
That's just like, all right, we're gonna say this. Look at Mayweather, who he fought. Castillo. Um, he fought Sugar Shane Mosley. He fought Zam Judy.
Why even
Listen to
name?
them, listen to them names.
Just say he fought the most world champions ever. You don't even have
Look
to
at
name the niggas.
look at them niggas. Look at what I just said right there.
You
Them
don't have
niggas
to
is
name 'em.
they're sharp. Them niggas y'all just said,
So
them
can I
Amir
say
niggas
Khan
one
was not
thing?
sharp.
trash.
Can I say one thing? So y'all
You
do
sure
know with
can.
boxing, right? Like the
No.
fighters don't control who they fight. Now, given fighters could want to fight fighters, they could have more. They do got enough say so to make it happen. But you do
Not
have
really,
cases
but keep going.
where fighters say it again.
I was saying not they really don't necessarily have full control. I'm with you 100%.
No, they don't. They don't. I'm not saying they got full control, but what I'm saying
Yeah,
is like, let's say like
Oh,
in a situation where Earl and Terrence wanted to fight, and one of them
right,
was like, "Oh, the money not right," or they just ducking them, or the promoters might not just want to do it because they might feel like it's not the time. Like it's a lot that
right.
go into it.
Yeah, like Earl for before the car accident, he kept saying that Bud was on the other side of the street. Terrence had to deal with that a lot. He got ducked by
I mean,
motherfucking.
it is what it
He got
is, though.
he got. Yeah, but guess what? Floyd didn't start making multi-million-dollar paychecks until after he left Top Rank as well. So what we talking about? What we talking about?
see,
Facts, facts.
And how many
that
fights
don't mean
Floyd had
nothing.
after he left Top Rank?
Floyd fought until he was damn near 50.
And how many fights Bud got to after Top Rank?
Bud ain't
Get
even
your
at
weight.
40.
Get his weight up. Someone get his weight up.
Bud's career is not over
If
yet.
you're
He's
not
gonna
even trying to fight
he
nobody, then
Bud
who we gonna fight?
Bud about to stop.
He got
He about to
stripped.
stop.
He got
He about to.
stripped too.
So what?
Bud
He about to stop
burnt out.
Jose Benavidez at six. I mean, not Jose. He about to stop David Benavidez at 68, top of the year.
You think so? You
Body
think he gonna
shot.
fight him?
You think he gonna fight Monster?
Yeah, he gonna fight him
Yeah, yeah,
because
that nigga
Canelo
gonna
gonna
fight
duck
him
him
too, bro.
again. Canelo gonna duck him in May, so he
Only
gonna
if
have to.
Monster come down to 68. That's the only way it's
And
Yeah,
gonna
Canelo
work.
not gonna
only
fight him again.
only at 68. I want to.
See, I'm a
I want.
realistic
I
thinker.
really.
I'm a realistic thinker. Crawford fighting Benavidez is so like different from Canelo because Canelo don't throw his punches in bunches. He try to pick shots. He try to pick his shots when he feel
I've
like
been
you.
hearing this shit for 5 years, bruh.
But
This
I'm
person
saying,
that Crawford's about to fight is so different than anybody he's ever fought. I've been hearing this shit
bruh, he
for
ain't
10
fight
years, actually.
nobody. I mean, who did he really top class fight other
Yeah,
than
Bro, he's
yeah.
13 and
Earl
0 with
and
11 knockouts
Canelo?
in his last 11 fights. I mean, his last 13 fights, he was 11 knockouts with 13 wins. He's undefeated in his pro
Oh,
career.
Jesus Christ. That's
He
like
fought,
Tank.
he fought,
Tank
he
ain't
fought.
fight nobody till
But
Roach.
you're not gonna fight nobody till your first 20 fights though, bro. So Bravo, you know that. So that's not even a good point, bro.
It's trying to calm
What are you
down. It's
talking about? Bro, he's
crazy.
42. He's 42 fights in. I said 13. What's 13 from 42?
Oh.
Over
Who
20.
you talking
What's
about,
that?
bro?
Was that 29? I don't know. That was a
Yeah,
dumbass one.
29. Exactly.
Damn, it
Who you
is.
talking about? David
Yes.
Benavidez?
Damn.
No, I
Bruh.
said Bud. I said Bud. You said you don't fight nobody in your first 20 fights. I said Bud is 13 and 0 in his last
Yeah,
13
I didn't know.
fights with 11
I didn't
knockouts.
catch. Yeah, I got you. I'm with you,
Okay,
buddy.
okay,
I'm
okay.
back
With
on board.
31 knockouts and 42 wins,
Oh
undefeated.
yeah, we
I'll
can't go
move
too.
on
We
if y'all
can't
need
go.
to.
Yeah, we can't go too crazy on this because I know y'all be going on this all night, man. But up next, a clip circulating, man, claims Young Thug and YFN Lucci has a track coming together. Like they collaborating on a new track since they both been released from prison. After that complicated past, man, I'm curious to ask the panel, how do y'all feel about this? What do y'all know about their history? How do y'all think the track may sound? Also, who do y'all think is going to be the better artist on the track if said track does exist or come out?
I think it's my bad. I was doing too much. I think it's gonna be a hit, but I think on the street side of it, I can't fuck with it. That nigga lost his baby mother and everything behind that nigga. And at least not behind him, but behind their situation. And then you had people on both sides that went down pause from the shit. I can't respect it, and neither would anybody else.
What you got, Trey?
Hey, hey, what was the joint again? Say it one time.
Young Thug and Lucci hinting to a collab track.
What he trying to like do what little baby did? Like bring them out so they can
No, they
make it
supposed
seem
to do
like
a
they.
song. No, they supposed to do a song together. How do you feel about the song? Who you think will be the better artist on the song? And how do you feel about their history, if you know about it?
I mean, music is music, but at the same time, them two making a song together, I think is needed because, like, at the same time, they getting old. Like, who got time to keep beefing? You know what I'm saying? Like, let bygones be bygones. There's money in the music. Why not just make the money and just say fuck the beef? Niggas getting too old to be beefing, man. Like, niggas got kids, got life. You know what I'm saying? So they already both been in jail. Shoot, give the fans what they want. At this point, I'm just keep it positive. That's my take.
I don't know the other dude, so I'm gonna go Young Thug. Gonna be have much better shit to say.
Um, I feel like um for the music, man, for the music culture, like Trey was saying, bro, like it's good for the culture. And it shows like the youngest, the youth that once blood has been shed due to a street beef, like you can't come back from that because like even in our city, like it's a lot of youngins that I know, they be like, bro, once blood is already shed behind it, ain't no coming back. We beefing forever. So I do get that by them collabing on this song on a track, it shows the youth that like Trey said, like Lucci real lost the man behind this. Like one of his closest friends. So like for him to be able to lose somebody and be able to be like, all right, we're gonna put this to the left and we're gonna focus on. Cause I know, bro, at the end of the day, they really don't like each other, bro. It's no way, bro. It's like at the end of the day, bro, that they personally can't like each other, bro, because it's just like it's too much has happened, bro. Too much has been said, and too much. It's just even when Lucci was locked up, bro. Thug, they just attempted like to take this man out of here while he was in chains. So I think this is a money grab, more so for Lucci, because Thug business affairs is just like in order. But I feel like right now, bro, I feel like this was some shit that Thug, cause like when it come down to the A, bro, in the music scene, we all know Thug is running the A. I feel like with all this, with these rumors about him telling, and some people saying he had, some people just saying that's just normal phone conversations that niggas had when they locked up. Regardless, bruh, Thug's name ain't really being talked about in a positive light right now. I feel like this right here was a move that was done on Thug behalf to like change the narrative or give somebody else something to talk about other than, because right now it's like when somebody mention Thug name, the first thing somebody gonna be like is, man, that nigga hat or he be talking like shit. But when they come out with this track, I feel like that'll change the narrative of how like the culture is seeing him. His name would be brought up in different conversations, and even by the whole world knowing it was like a publicized beef. I feel like that'll help like clear, not clear his name, but sweep. It's just like something else for the people to talk about other than him like talking on the jail call and never made it. So that's how I feel on that, bro.
What you got, Cash?
I'm back.
Okay, you lit
Oh yeah,
now.
you back now.
All
Yeah, you
right, I'm
back.
back. Dang, what I was saying. You was saying who verse or whatever you think would be better. I was thinking that Lucci's verse would be better. But I agree with what's his name? He was just talking.
My name August.
Marcus, yeah. Of what he was saying, like it's a good move for Thug from all the stuff that all the backlash, everything that he getting right now. And then like when Lucci came home, he came home like on his shit. Like everybody was like, okay, Lucci came home and did something. So now it's like, all right, this gonna be a good look for Thug because he got too much negative shit going on.
And I feel like Thug wouldn't even did the jump if all this wasn't been going on. I feel like Thug would have dragged the beef out.
I don't know because it's still a good look as far as like we don't know if everything is solidified with his court stuff yet either. So it's still like all right, now it's like all right, he's spreading the peace. He not beefing.
Yeah,
Everybody
for
knew
sure.
about the beef. So now it's like all right, what he doing?
Nah, for sure. That's gonna
What you got,
definitely look
Marlon?
good.
I don't think they really doing the song. I think this is just promo for both of them. But if they was to do a song, I think Lucy verse would probably be better right now. I think Thug's still figuring out his sound. Ben he just came home, but yeah, I don't think they doing the song. I think it's just for promo. I don't know what the because I feel like if they really would have squashed it, they probably would have took a picture or something. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the way they did it and their albums coming out on the same day and hearing the phone call where he said he'll drop his album on the same day as Gunna to fuck up his promo. I feel like they just doing it for promotion.
Okay, I don't know, man. It may I don't know if it, how unpopular this may be, but overall, I think Lucci got a better sound than Thug. Period.
I like that point of doing it
Man,
for promo
y'all tripping.
because what is everybody doing everything nowadays for? Everybody doing shit for likes and views and you know what I'm saying? Interactions. So that doing it for promo was a good take in my personal opinion.
I just think
Niggas need to be doing it for the fucking kids.
they doing it. I mean, I look at it like Duggar just dragging everything he doing. He don't care what people think now. He don't care if you think he a snitch. As long as he making that money, he think Gunna see Gunna try like making a lot of noise. So he like, man, I'm trying to outshine this nigga in any way I can. So
Me
all
listening to that interview, I feel like with everything that's going on with Thug, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them getting cool, but if that was the case, I look at it like Thug doing anything to save face. You know what I mean? Because I'm sure if they do get cool, it's on Thug reaching out.
Yeah, I think Thug really mismanaged him trying to be vulnerable in the interview. I think he really chose either the wrong route or the wrong time. I think the time kind of was immaculate, but yeah, I think he really chose the wrong route, man. When the lights get under you, man, niggas be cracking under that pressure, man.
and that nigga, what's his name? Bank. That nigga Bank. He wouldn't have did. He wouldn't have interviewed that nigga about 10. I'm gonna say about 10 years ago. He'd have been like he a snitch, just like he did Ti. He
Hmm
tried to drag Ti. They was going on Ti, but now all of a sudden you interviewing a rat. A nigga you saying a rat. They always pick and choosing who they. I hate that picking and choosing who they
But
going.
10 years ago is 10 years ago. He did definitely mention like he a different person now versus who he was back then. And a part of that do got to do with doing the podcast and shit like this being viral and him
But
being in the position he is. He gonna want to do that interview.
that's kind of like.
So to boom. And on the street aspect, I get niggas is supposed to just thug it all the way out till everybody die.
I ain't saying you ain't got. I ain't saying nobody got to die, but
No, I'm saying,
No,
bro,
I'm
say
not
he
saying.
didn't respect it on the strength of nigga baby mama dying,
I'm not
nigga man
saying.
dying, niggas died on both sides.
Yeah, but that's the reason why, bro. Is it going to be genuine?
How do you know?
You know what I'm saying?
What
Yeah,
what
nah, that's what
Nah,
I was saying though, bro. Once certain lines have been crossed, bro, you know that, bro. It's like, yeah, we can make it look cool, but like, I genuinely can't fuck with you, bro. Like,
you
like,
can? What's more courageous?
look
Hate
at it
somebody
like,
for the rest of your life or to forgive them?
hey,
To forgive them.
Duck, Duck
bro,
is gonna
certain
get it.
things are just
Don't
like
fucking go crickets
unforgivable
now.
though,
It's only
bro.
one nigga that got a cricket.
No, no. To forgive somebody is way more of everything because it's easy to continue to hate a nigga for the rest of your life. It take a man to look another man in the face and you know what I'm saying, forgive him for some shit.
I think it's I believe I mean I know for a fact it's more courageous to forgive somebody, but then at the same token, if he lost his baby mother, his child gotta, gotta live with that forever. So every time you look at your child or the child bring it up, it's gonna remind you of that, and you dealing with this nigga on a regular, not on a regular basis. Ain't nobody saying they gotta be buddy
Who
buddy,
knows?
but it's just certain shit I feel like you can forgive, but you can't deal with a nigga like
Facts, facts.
bro, I did not mean to run out of bounds. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing Madden.
It's just a cash grab. I think it's a cash grab. It's not no real, no. No, like they about to be cool. They just looking at it like everybody be damn.
But look though, bro. Even in that aspect though, bro, it's like, bro, you like you just like selling your soul, bro. Like it's been real
Yeah,
That's
bloodshed
exactly
behind this
what it
shit,
is.
bro.
that's what it's about. You know the
That's
boss.
exactly what it is.
That's the Baphomet. The whole everything in the industry is the Baphomet. They all doing stuff that they really in their soul probably like, damn, I don't do
They
that, you
fucked
know.
up about.
Yeah.
They that's what it's all about. When I started realizing what that all that industry, the movie, all that, what they really doing, like they not doing stuff in their soul, they feel comfortable for real. That's why when I see people you see them always fighting or always getting mad, you know what I'm saying? They can't live their life.
It sound like y'all think that they should kill each other. They should just keep killing and killing until everybody dead in the situation. Then
Not me. I'm looking at it like it's just a money thing. I don't think these one on one even go back at it. They just doing it for money.
No, I'm not even saying that. What I'm saying
oh
is, if y'all want to squash it and y'all want to be cool, that's cool. But y'all ain't gotta
right.
be doing songs and be hanging out and be publicly. Just let it be known. Okay, we call it the truth. It's over with. Because at the end of the day, both of them rich. So if something was to happen, it most likely ain't gonna happen to them. It's gonna happen to their peoples. Because their peoples the ones
Somebody that
that's out
they
there.
love, right?
Right. That's what the whole Baphomet, all that's about. They don't
What
have a
what would be the biggest gesture if they both make money off music to sacrifice their brand to create peace?
They not sacrificing their brand because at the end of the day, they make a song. All of us gonna listen to it. But I'm saying like just them on
women.
their own time, they gotta live with that
But
shit.
But what
you don't
about
think
to
that's sacrificing
bruh
their
like
brand though?
street? When it comes to that,
You
they both have street brands.
yeah. Yeah, I'm
But
about to say,
realistically,
that's
like
what I'm
I
about to say.
said,
You don't think
if
that
they
they
make a song,
sacrificing their brand if they
so let me
go
ask
ahead, go
y'all
ahead.
something.
We're
If
gonna listen to
Thug
that
and
song,
Lucci,
but we're gonna listen to the album though, bro.
that's what I was
If
about
we
to
go to
ask.
the
If they make an
album,
album right now, ain't none of y'all gonna listen to it.
I probably
I'm saying
listen
if
to
they
it.
make a song, is we gonna listen to their albums after they make the song.
That's what I'm saying. People going to, bro. Trust me, they going to. We only
All right,
what
and
two, 7, 8 people. It's
now you
millions of
saying
people out here.
I don't listen to neither
also
one
if
of them niggas. So
I
also if
see
you saying if they make an album together, we might tap into that album, but how much will we tap into them after that album?
It don't matter, bro. Once you a number, you a number. That's all they care about.
I don't know if they that high in demand.
But that's but look how
That
but
thug shit
yeah,
not moving, bro.
see
not for
they
sure.
That
I'm
thug
not
shit not
move.
for
moving,
sure.
bro.
For sure. But
They
this what I'm saying. That goes back to what I said. Like I feel like that's why I said I feel like Thug doing every style. Thug at the point where like he trying to do anything to bring some traction. So a nigga like Thug, you could listen to the way he talk in the interview, like he real tricky with his words. So a nigga like him is going to do some shit like what he did with Lucci to bring some traction, just to have motherfuckers talking about it. I feel like
oh
Thug is the mastermind of this shit.
I think Thug is high the man. Both of them high the man, but it's just that like that's like Lil Baby. All of them, that whole little scene is
I
high the
don't
man.
know, bro. When it comes to
People
the music, Gunna might have
people
been the mastermind, bro.
people looking for like Thug
And then y'all
because
gotta keep in mind
you
too, when it
see
comes to music, you can't base off what you listen to and don't listen to, because it's like it's niggas out here that we probably never even heard that got traction. You know what I'm saying? So I really can't tell you what Lucci or Thugs, you know what I'm saying, what they doing, but they know. But I feel like
if you
at least
you
from us, from what we see on
I got a
our
question.
algorithms,
Did
it
they
ain't
lose
nothing.
people on both sides?
But it had to be in comparison of what they already was doing. And the only one that could really take the L in comparison would be Thug.
I
Facts. I agree.
I,
Because
but
Lucci
before
made a buzz, but he never was mainstream.
he never fully got his
Hold
wings
on,
out.
bro. Y'all about to
Nah,
say
Lucci was
Lucy's not a
mainstream.
mainstream artist, bro?
Lucci was
No,
He's
mainstream.
not. He's not a
he
mainstream
What?
artist. What are y'all talking about?
Not right
never
now.
What?
Not right
he
now.
never, bro. He
But
never.
at
He
one
never
point
was
he
a
was.
mainstream
Nobody was
artist.
talking about
Never.
Lucy like that.
What
He
are y'all
was,
talking about?
bruh. He
What?
was,
Nobody
bruh.
was talking about Lucy like that. Come
Are
on,
y'all crazy,
When
bro?
Quan,
Maybe we
get to
have
Lil
different.
Baby
Maybe have
now
status,
different
listen,
bro.
listen.
definitions of what the
When
word
Bro,
mainstream
Quan,
is
every
and a
day, bro,
mainstream artist.
listen,
when
bro.
Quan
Every
and
day we
Thug was
lit, bro,
doing
was
they
like in the
shit,
top
Lucci
20,
was
bro, in the
too.
Hot 100, bro. Every
When
day we
Quan and
lit,
Thug,
bro.
when Quan and Thug had their run, Lucci had a run with him too. It
Because you
was
know who
just
was a mainstream artist? PNB
who?
Rock. PNB Rock was mainstream.
Lucci
When you
So
give
was
it,
mainstream, bruh.
Lucci.
when you give it,
So
when
was
you
Lucci
Lucci,
give
averaged
bro.
it,
millions
Lucy
on
never
his
was
shit, bruh.
mainstream, bro.
He averaged millions on his shit, bruh.
bro, that's like
What
y'all
You
niggas
album?
gotta
How
keep in
many
saying,
mind, bro. He
albums
from
Lucy
Atlanta.
got?
We know about him here.
How many albums Lucy
bro,
got?
that ain't
Mixtapes.
that don't mean shit.
How
That,
many
It's
albums?
how many?
something. We don't know
We
about
know
Nigga,
Lucci
everybody
innocent.
innocent,
from
We know,
Lucci
Atlanta.
got
bro. We
real
know about
hits, bro.
innocent
Y'all got
lane niggas,
Lucci fucked up, bro.
he
Lucci,
got
I'm about to say,
one
Lucci was
mixtape.
mainstream,
bro.
bro.
I woke up feeling
I
like a
believe he got.
boss.
I feel like
I
he got
mean, get
hits
a
too,
nigga knocked
but
off.
hits and being a
Come on,
mainstream
bruh.
artist is two totally different things, bro.
Bro, and listen, bro.
Few hits,
If you an artist, bro, and you make the Billboard Top
bro.
100, bro, you a mainstream artist, bro.
Bro, it was a long
What
time
he
that we felt like Boosie had hits and he wasn't a mainstream artist.
Boosie is a mainstream artist too.
Based off what music?
Wipe Me
What I mean, what
Down.
move?
What I be saying about you niggas, man.
Those
talking about?
mainstream songs, though, bro.
Boosie is
He
Bro,
was
he just
signed
said
diabetes.
to
Lil
Atlantic
Boosie
Boosie
a
is
Records
not
and
a
name,
Sable.
bro.
mainstream artist, bro.
Nigga
Are you
said wipe me
serious?
down. Nigga said wipe me
Bruh.
down and what else?
What I'm trying to think. Boosie had some
Come
shit, bro.
on,
Don't do
bro.
that. Boosie
Come
had some
on, bro.
shit.
Boosie was never
We
Boosie was
mainstream,
on the
in
bruh.
BET Awards, bro.
Boosie
That's
was never
mainstream as it
mainstream.
get.
He was underground.
He said he was an underground rapper, bro.
But he was on the
Yes.
BET Awards, bro.
What, bro?
I don't
He
think they
was never a
understand.
commercial. He was never a commercial rapper, bruh.
Never.
How, bro?
That don't mean he don't crank. That don't mean he
You
don't
know,
got hits. That don't mean we don't love
Boosie,
these niggas
Boosie,
shit.
Lucci, Boosie.
But I
Who
think y'all
else?
getting it. Y'all getting that shit mixed up.
Yeah, cause he think everybody know him. Nah, he's not
Yeah, I think
commercial
because we
white.
know niggas. Yeah, because we know niggas that
So would y'all
everybody
consider
know niggas
Gucci mainstream?
Who?
Gucci.
now.
Yeah, now.
But it was a time that Gucci wasn't mainstream
Right.
where niggas
When
would have argued
everybody in
me
the
down.
hood know him.
Yeah, niggas would have argued me
Yeah,
down
like
like this.
2004 on some
Bro,
trap
I've been
house
knowing
shit.
about Gucci since
No,
I was in
no,
middle school,
no.
bro.
Nah.
2010, he
All his
wasn't mainstream, nigga.
mixtapes,
What
all
you
his
talking
mix.
about?
It wasn't
2012, he
till
wasn't
Lemon.
mainstream.
It wasn't till Lemon that he really started.
That lemonade, all that drunk shit, all of that, that jump applies to he got certain tracks with certain artists, bro. That nigga wasn't mainstream either, bro. We just be getting that shit fucked
It's
up.
like Kodak Black. Kodak
Let me
Black is
ask y'all a question. Let me
mainstream.
ask y'all a question. What do y'all define as mainstream?
Commercial
That
rap.
is that is the question
A
at hand because I
commercial
think
rap.
that's what we are miscalculating.
Mainstream to me is the artist that's signed to a label that's being pushed.
It's a commercial rapper.
Oh, then everybody mainstream to you, nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if once you sign, you're not you mainstream. You're not a street rapper no more. Now, given some niggas got more traction than ever, but that's based on their numbers. But a nigga like Boosie was mainstream. Who else we say? Lucci mainstream.
What?
Now, given they're not as
What?
big as other artists, but they mainstream to a sense.
What is mainstream? I'm about to Google that.
Mainstream, like
A
Lucci
mainstream
make in a sense
artist is
commercial
someone whose
music.
work is commercially successful, widely popular,
Exactly.
and has significant recognition within popular culture,
He was
often
never
characterized
commercial.
by widespread availability on radio, streaming platforms, and media.
Exactly. So
Nobody was bumping
technically,
What
that man
what
that
what
much.
media? You
His
know who's
radio,
mainstream? 50
his
Cent is mainstream.
right.
yes, but he's a bigger
Snoop
Commercials.
artist. It's
Dogg,
like
You
y'all
see
said with
Snoop
one.
commercials with
Dogg is
him.
But hold
mainstream.
on, hold on. It's like y'all said with the boxing. You got your A class,
Lil
your B
Baby is
class, your
now
C
No,
class.
no,
mainstream.
no, no,
It's
no, no,
there's
no.
levels to it, bro. It's tiers. He not up there with 50 Cent, but he's a mainstream artist, bro.
No,
All them
he's
Who?
niggas from
not.
Atlanta got signed and was getting pushed at the same time, bro. Doug just happened to be
Future?
one of the biggest.
Google it.
Thug a
Google it.
mainstream
Google it.
artist.
Google it.
That's what I'm
Google is
saying, right?
Boosie a mainstream artist.
Yes.
Google
Not right
main
now. Probably not right now. I don't. Not right
Who,
now. I think he
Gucci?
independent right now. But
Gucci.
early in his
Hell
career is
yeah,
Boosie.
what I'm talking
Gucci.
about.
Gucci is a mainstream artist, bro.
No,
Cut it
no,
out.
Facts.
Boosie.
Oh no, bro.
Not
Gucci's
right
still not a
now.
mainstream artist.
Not right
That's
now.
what
I
I'm
He's not
love
saying. I
Gucci.
said
mainstream.
Google it. I said Google is
Bro,
Boosie.
bro.
No,
I
currently he's
know he's
not.
not. I know he
Currently
not.
he's not.
I know he not.
I
I
mean,
know Lucci's not.
Boosie is tricky because he's widely known. He does have one record that I think Wipe Me Down probably gets spin still to this day, but he doing interviews on black networks and shit. He not doing no interviews nowhere else. He not
Oh,
getting
Yeah.
no.
Vlad. He
He's
do
nowhere
Vlad.
else, bro.
Bro, he
We
just did
gotta
an
stop
interview
getting
with
these
Vlad,
black
bro. What
outlets.
you talking, bro? I feel like you mainstream to me, bro. Is
He
if
did Breakfast
anytime you
Club.
do something, bro, you getting posted on the shade room, bro. Like he's not
That
like
don't
a
make you.
neighborhood guy, bro. He's like he what, bro? You serious?
He's global. Nobody in
Boosie,
Germany. Nobody in
y'all know
Germany,
what made
Italy is
Boosie.
talk about this man.
Y'all know what made Boosie mainstream? Talking about the Wayne Wade son.
No, bro. He
And
been
he
mainstream before that, bro.
nobody
No, he haven't.
talk about him
Yes, he had,
overseas,
bro.
bro. Nobody talk about Boosie overseas, bro.
They might not talk about him, bro. Like, bro. All right. So look, can we agree on this, bro?
Where's
Mainstream
Calypso's
artist is
mainstream?
anybody that go on a tour, bro.
Yeah, I want you
Would
to
y'all
go. I
consider
want you
him?
to Google. I want you to
On a world,
Google.
no, on a world tour, nigga. How about
Yeah.
that?
I
I
want you to
mean,
Google
No,
is
because every
Boosie.
mainstream
I want
artist
you to
don't get a world tour. That's
I want you
Beyonce
to
Yeah, that's a
go.
fact.
I
shit.
want y'all Google
Shit.
everyone y'all
Wiz,
think is
Wiz get
mainstream.
Wiz. Shit,
shit.
niggas be having world tours.
Yeah, nah, I agree with that, bro. Even it might not be
But
endless
think of a
countries,
nigga
bro,
like
but
Wiz
like,
though. Wiz been rapping
Yeah,
20 plus years.
niggas that had like 4 or 5 countries in that shit.
yeah. Even like Dirk, bro. Like, yeah, bro.
Dirk been
Like,
doing it 10 plus years
Dirk is
though.
Dirk is a commercial rapper.
I mean, I feel like
He's
everybody's been rapping, bro, right now, bro. I mean, unless you talking about even if you want some XXL freshman class, bro, all them niggas been rapping like 10 years plus, bro. Like,
But
at
you
this
could
point in
name a
the
nigga
game,
like Dave East who got clout but might not do a world tour.
he
But
not a
he
He not.
rapping
mainstream
for
artist,
He
years.
though,
not.
bro. Dave East not a mainstream artist, for sure he not a mainstream artist, bro.
oh see,
Y'all don't think Dave East mainstream?
Yeah, bro.
you tripping.
Yeah.
I
That
think
nigga,
they beat
he on the main scenes,
he
He
on the
just
main
not with
scene.
all that
but
extra
that
shit
nigga
niggas be
music
on.
ain't mainstream.
His
Yeah, his
music
music
is.
definitely not
I
mainstream,
think
but
he did a joint with Chris Brown that guy like when
he yeah, you know how that shit
Wow.
go. They want you to do certain shit, but he just one of them niggas that's cool but just stand out the way.
All right, hold on. You
Yeah.
get you got millions of views on like multiple of your videos, just like on some YouTube shit.
That's what I'm
Can we
saying,
consider you
right?
mainstream then?
If it
No,
depends,
Dave
cause
East
some
don't
niggas
got
might
that
got
though,
that
bro.
1-2 jump.
no.
But if you got a
You doing
catalog
million
of that
views
shit,
in
then
It's
yeah.
two
niggas from the
states.
city to get million
You
views
doing
on the
million views
YouTube,
in two
nigga.
states.
What?
Huh?
Nah,
You
that's
can do
You
hard for the
said
million
music.
views in two states.
you said millions of views on YouTube,
Yeah,
Yeah, like
videos.
multiple jumps. Yeah, multiple jumps with millions of
bro. It's
views,
young.
bro.
It's youngins from the city that got millions of views on YouTube.
But they
Yep.
They
ain't
not
got a
mainstream.
catalog of them jumps.
Boom. And
Everybody got
that
a
yeah,
few
but it's not
songs.
multiple jumps though,
They
bro.
got like
It's not
10 of them.
multiple jumps,
No
bro.
Savage. No Savage
He,
got about
Now we moving to
That's one
10,
person though.
No
and
Tell
he's
us
Savage.
not
one
bro.
nigga
Got
besides No
mainstream.
50.
Savage.
And no Savage is not mainstream, guys. So that's the point is broken. Thank you.
Yeah, you right.
Next up, man, we got 2 names that's circulating on the timeline, man. Fat Trel, man, another guy, one of our patrons, rap patrons, who was very close, if he didn't make it to being a mainstream artist himself, and a very known activist, violence interrupter, Big Psych, man. 2 separate situations they got locked up and it's circulating all over the place. As we can see, Psych home, and is numerous speculations about both of their situations. So with Trail repeated lockups and seeming like us violence interrupters can't stay out the way, how do y'all feel about these takes?
So with Trail situation, um, that was Trail. That was just a bad situation, bro. Trail's actually my, I mean, but Trail's like actually my real friend in real life. The other dude, Black, he got locked up with Black Star. Fab, I'm sure you remember Black Star, from shooting the videos back in the day, bro. Man, it was a bad situation, bro. Like, I don't know why the fuck Black Star's in the car with dead tags and two bags of weed on them. And they didn't even have a firearm. It just was some bullets. He was coming down. Trell not driving right now. He was coming down to pick Trell up for a show. I mean, it's a bad situation, bro. Why he had the weed on him, I don't know. Is Trell gonna be like done behind this? So I think Trell about to be right back home. I mean, by me knowing Black, I know that he's probably going. I mean, they said the man said that he tried to take the beef then, but by Trell being a felon and being on parole, he just got arrested just because. I mean, it was only weed and it was only bullets, no firearm. So I mean, Black gonna take his weed, and I think Trell be right back. But the psych situation, all I can do is go off speculations and what I heard on that. What I heard on that was, it's kind of it's a weird spot being a violence interrupter and also having a name and face in the streets, trying to push a positive agenda, but knowing that negativity is still out here and it's you are hanging with people who really have committed real crimes and done things and really harmed people in in their earlier days or earlier life. So when you with youngins and you trying to teach them and lead them down a certain road, it's still that stigma of you still got your past still haunts you. I know for a fact Psych wasn't out there on no bullshit. However it happened, bro. But um, I know that he's like he not on no bullshit. And back kids having a dog. It's kind of like a fucked up situation, bro. It's like damn if you do, damn if you don't. I mean, I know they definitely pushing peace, but they pushing peace, but it's a just a tricky situation, bro.
I mean, I don't really see what was tricky about it. I mean, I'm not trying to sound like the guy that's, you know what I'm saying, that guy, but you know what you're getting into when you get into it, bro. That's what I was taught. So if I get in your car and whatever's in your car, I gotta take the rap for it because that's how I was raised. And I'm not saying that what either side did was right or wrong. But what I'm saying is know your surroundings at all times and be aware. And when you get in that car, know why you get in that car, where you going, and the risk if there is one. That's just how I was brought up.
As far as the trail situation, I don't know if he was aware or not of like the tags and what was in the car or not. But in my opinion, if I'm getting in a car with my man, I shouldn't have to ask. He should tell me what's going on. Or, my shit. You know what I'm saying? I've dealt with something like that. Get in the car. Oh, this is going on or this is going on. So I had that choice to be like, oh nah, I'ma just get another ride or I just go on my own or whatever. Because like that is a crazy situation to be in. If he was going to a show, I didn't know none of that. But if you was going to a show and you in the car with somebody has that in their car already and then got whatever they got going on with their tags, you should have made somebody aware, especially if we know Trel background. As far as Big Psych, I think I saw a post that he's home or back out or whatever. But I feel like we know that he didn't probably have. I don't know the whole situation with him at all. I just know that he got locked up. But I feel like I don't think whatever he was locked up, I don't think he was doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like malicious. Like I think he might just got caught up in whatever he might have been around. I don't know. But that's my take on that.
My brother and that son, like I think all them niggas gonna get out. This is all like the police just abusing their authority. They just trying to get all the guns and all that out the street. So this ain't. I don't think none of them in no serious situation.
As far as the trail situation, Um, I feel like just hearing what Marcus said about him have he was on his way to a show. I feel like the dude that picked him up shouldn't have put Trail in that situation. I'm gonna just say that as simple as that. As far as with Psych, I feel like he was just at the wrong place at the wrong time, but he should know better. You know what I'm saying? But both of these situations to me are situations where you know how niggas is, where it's feel like it won't, I ain't gonna get caught. Today won't be my day. Like niggas feel like it won't happen to them in both situations, and they found out the hard way.
Mind
Hey,
you,
I got a
All right,
it's
so
question,
almost like
hey,
real quick.
lawful.
Five.
Hold on, wait. Let me ask my question real quick before y'all go. Before y'all cook. Are these niggas not too old and make enough money to where they need to be at least having drivers, or they need to be if they're going to be in these situations where people got pistols around them? Should they be paying for these people to get their license to carry so it's all
Facts.
legit?
Well, catch a Uber.
Exactly.
Nah, yeah, that. So
But
that.
wait, if you making
It's
all this money, why you
it's
ain't got your own vehicle?
it's the National Guard
I
out.
don't know.
So
Hey,
I
hold
don't
on.
know
Hey, hold
driving
on.
on the
Hey, hold
street.
on, bro. I don't know, bro. I don't know if you watch Aunt Glizzy, bro. But if you do, bro, he'll tell you how Trail ain't. He'll definitely tell you how Trail ain't
Hey,
paying
hey,
nobody, bro. Cause Trail
hey,
broke as fuck.
it's the
That's
But
my real
national
he
bro, bro.
the
But
National
he don't
Guard.
got it to be paying nobody.
I think
But boom,
everybody
I got
forget.
time for you, bro. Let me cook real quick, boom. And when I
that's
was saying
bad.
tricky, bro, no, I know because Boone had said something because he was like he don't know what I meant when I was saying tricky.
Oh,
When I
okay. All right,
said
go ahead.
tricky, I mean like being a violence interrupter, but also being from here, really being from a neighborhood, and by niggas being niggas in a prior life, or just before they did they bid, or before the reincarnation, or before they seen the light, the shit that niggas did before, their past hunting them. So when I say that is I don't know if I need to elaborate. You get what I'm saying? Or you need a little more insight? I'm talking to you, Boone. Boone, can
Uh,
you hear me?
I'm saying though, my brother
Yeah.
in the same kind of situation. They just abusing their authority. All these niggas about to get out. I'm telling you, they not. My brother about to get out in October. These niggas is not getting caught off of some Rico
I
or
read
they was
I
made
read the
an
paper.
operation where they was trying to catch him. No, they just see you, come to get you. They
Did
don't
y'all
care if
did
you
y'all read the
walking down the
paperwork?
street, mind your business, you ain't got nothing on you. They checking you.
Did
It's
y'all
the
read the
National
paperwork?
Guard still out here.
What
Did y'all
what
read the paperwork?
Bird, you just like fired from the hip, bro, cause they got bagged by two different departments, bro. Trail got
Did y'all
bagged
It
read
in
the
don't
Maryland by
paperwork?
matter.
PG.
It don't
Nah,
matter. It don't
nah, bro,
matter
it do
who
Take our
got
matter,
you.
bro.
time. Take our time.
No, it
It do.
don't.
It do matter, bro, because you talking about
So
the national guard, bro. The national guard is not in Maryland, brother. What are you
Did y'all
talking
read
who's
the
about?
to say the
paperwork?
national guy in Maryland ain't in
It's
Maryland?
no national guard in Maryland. You talking about the national guard? They just out here like what you saying on Instagram. It don't reply. It can't relate because it's two different jurisdictions. Trel got bagged in Maryland by the Prince
Did y'all
George's
read the
County Police
paperwork?
Department.
Did y'all read the paperwork though?
Who, me? Nah, Trel's my real friend, bro. He called me from the jail, bro. I don't
I'm
need to
talking
read that
about. Did you
paperwork,
read?
bro.
I said, did you read the paperwork that was posted? That's what I'm asking.
About which one? The one where they saying like, yeah, I mean they
When he
said he
got
got bagged in Maryland. Yeah, yeah.
he got bagged in Maryland. They said he got bagged with a Drake
Nah,
with a
that's not
pistol.
real, bro. Yeah,
That's
that's
not
not
real.
real, bro.
All
Nah,
right, that's what
that's
I'm asking.
fake news. Oh yeah, nah, that's fake news.
They said he got bagged with
Oh,
PCP and all that.
yeah, nah, that whole all that was fake news, bro. He just got bagged in the car with 2 bags of weed, and yeah, I mean, and the bullets. But nah, yeah, that's what Bone. I was kind of like, I was kind of addressing you directly, bro. But I don't know if you was getting what I was saying. You were saying you didn't understand what I was saying when I was saying tricky. Did I
I didn't. I
clarify
didn't.
that? What I meant?
That wasn't me.
You weren't talking about you. He just was saying.
No, that
Nah,
wasn't
that
me.
was.
No,
Nah,
you were
that
saying
was.
how you were saying I don't see how it's tricky.
Yeah.
No,
And
no,
I
I
and I
don't.
was trying to explain to you how I see it, and I was trying to. I don't know if you got what
But
I was saying.
no, that's the thing. I still don't because
All
if
right,
I
so
know my
let me
man,
elaborate a
I
little
put
bit
it like
more.
this, right? Put it like this. If me and you are with each other every day, I know I'm not gonna say I know what you do, but I have an idea.
All
I'm
right,
just
bet. So
being a
that's
hundred with you,
that's
bro.
when let me pause you right there, but I'm gonna let you keep cooking. But neither one of these people are together with these people every day. Big Sight is from Fifth and O, Gears Wop, and Big Sight is probably almost
I'm
pushing
talking about
See,
50.
Trail.
you can't talk about them.
I'm
You
talking
can't
about
say
Trail.
that.
You
I'm
talk
talking
about
about
Trail?
Trail.
Yeah, Trail's with Black Star, bro. That's supposed to be his manager, bro. Black Star is an African who's
I
based
know who
out
he
of
is.
Virginia. Oh, I
I know who
bet.
he
So
is.
you know where he's from. I bet. So if you know that, then
But
you
what
know
I'm
where he's
saying
from.
is, as a man, you have to take accountability for every single action. So that means I have to take accountability for getting in your car. I don't care how it looks. I'm like, I get it. But the thing is, when you're on parole, you're under a different situation, dog. When you become a felon, you have to live a certain type of life in a certain type of way. You walk different, bro. And I know a lot of felons, bro, like a lot. And these niggas will ask before they get in any car, "Am I good?" And that's
Shit,
what's mad
I
funny,
know,
bro.
I know fellas too, bro, and I'm not even about to sit here and cap, bro. I don't really know the last time a nigga got it, cause bro, like niggas don't even move like that, bro. If somebody's getting in my car, bro, and I get what you saying though, but like, bro, I mean, like off the camera, bro, like real time, real life, bro. If you walk up to somebody, bro, and you get in their car, bro, and you ask them, are they tight, bro? Is there something in this car, bro? Nigga, like, first off, niggas not really doing that, and if you are, bro, your man might even lie to you, bro, cause niggas not even on that, bro.
And
I
that ain't
I
your
know
man.
this shit. It's people even on this jump right here with us, bro. It's been times I've been asked like, "Are you tight, bro?" And a nigga won't say nothing, bro, because that's just not how niggas are, bro. And they really be tight, bro. It's just niggas don't really explain, and that's just how it is, bro. That's life. I don't know if you, I don't know if that
That's a
goes in.
wise decision.
I don't
That's
know.
not a wise decision, bro.
Niggas tell me every time I'm getting in the
I
car,
can't stand
it's dirty.
I can't stand in front of a judge.
given
I can't
both
They
stand
gotta
in
take
front of a
turns.
judge.
situations.
They gotta take turns.
But look,
What I'm
given in
saying is,
both situations,
I
they
can't
both can apply
I
because you
can't
can go
stand
to
in front of a
somebody
judge and say
and
what you said, bro.
you could ask them that and they could lie to you, or you can go to them and they could tell you, yeah, shit, you know what I'm saying. But I get where you coming from. You saying because he on parole and being that he an artist, it's a lot of attention on him. He should move a certain way with intention. Like I'm gonna make sure, regardless of what I do, I'm straight. I get that, but then in reality, niggas ain't doing that. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't doing that.
I dig it, but that's what I'm talking about. You see what I'm saying? That's where the accountability comes in.
Right.
Because I can't go in front of a judge and say, "Sir, I didn't know XYZ." They don't give a fuck about that.
Facts.
Nah, you really could though, bro. You really could.
They don't care
the
about that,
very,
bro.
the, nah, I don't know what type of
But if you
Only
got
situation
an
you
way you
been
can
in,
issue
bro.
really
The
know
with
for
car not in
real
Trail,
his
they're
and you
not
name,
gonna
ain't know
want to hear
nothing is
that.
you finna tell
bro.
who
The
you know
car not
know.
ain't,
Let's be for
the
real.
car not in his name, bro. The car not registered him, bro. He's
It's
not the
not a
driver. He's not in the driver's seat, bro.
But it's the history
You be
though.
in
It's just
that.
the
You be in
history.
that. All,
it
all
don't
that's
matter,
cool,
bro.
bro.
When
All
you have
that's
a track
cool.
record, your track record speaks for you. You don't have to say nothing.
But the
No
law is
matter
the
what
law,
you
though, bro.
say, dog,
Yeah,
the
you're
law
right.
is
But
the
no, no,
law
no,
is the
no, no.
law,
The
but
law
your
is the
record.
law, bro.
If it's
True,
my
but the
all
law
right,
is the
if
law.
it's my third time getting a gun charge, it's not like it's my first time.
Yeah, bro. But it don't work like that, bro. like that. And I don't know what your encounters with the law been, bro, but it don't work like that, bro. It could be your 50th gun charge, bro. They still got to do their due process every 50 times, bro.
Yeah, they
It
are,
ain't,
and
it
that's what I'm
ain't,
telling you.
oh,
They
it ain't
are.
a nigga you know they got 50 gun charges.
But what I'm saying is that's the part.
So
The
to
thing is,
Boone's
And
even
point,
and
though
if I do
to
something
Boone's
ain't right,
point, that
you
shit
still
ain't
know what you're
happening.
getting involved with, bro. You still know.
Somebody said Young Thug got 50 gun charges.
You still know. I don't care how you look at it. You still know.
Shit,
got 50
maybe Ti
gun charge.
got 50. Yeah, Ti probably got 50.
So
Hey,
all right.
T.I. be
So
slanging gun
T.I.
I got a
probably
charges.
got
question for
bagged with
y'all,
50
right?
guns.
Since since we're all men on here, right?
It
And
was a
most of us
hundred
have
gun.
kids.
No, we're not.
I said
Nah,
most of us
it's
are
three
men on
women.
here. Oh, I didn't know that more women got on here. I didn't. I'm sorry, but they're all blocked. It's all blocked pages. I mean, blocked out. But anyway, what I'm saying is, if your son came to you and said, "Dad, X, Y, Z," would you accept that as an excuse? Because I wouldn't.
What's the context? Why did I only
What?
have to
What
be
do
for
you?
men?
What?
I'm just
What's
saying,
XYZ though?
if your child
Yeah,
came to
what's the
you and said,
context?
if your son came to you and you know his situation, and he came to you and was like, "Dad, X, Y, Z, I got in the car, blah, blah, blah happened," and you know what I'm saying? I get being blindsided, but I'm talking about a nigga that you know is outside for real, got guns and X, Y, Z, and then they come to
But the
you and say,
nigga, but hold on, that don't relate because
Telling your
this
partner
"Nah,
to
nigga
get
bro,
in
supposed
the
to be his
car.
manager, bro.
it don't matter, bro. At the end of the day, it don't matter. Friend, manager, brother, father,
You
don't
said
matter.
you said you said you know Black Star. So if you know Black, then you
If
know that
you
he's
know
not a street dude for
your
real, bro.
manager, you know what your manager's on. That dog, you know what your manager's on, bro.
Bro, but he's
You
not
know
on
how
nothing though.
to
I'm saying he's
Hold
not
on, wait,
on
hold on,
nothing,
wait.
bro.
I got a question. I got a question.
no.
So his manager is not a street nigga, but his manager had a pistol and he getting bagged for his
Nah, he
manager's
ain't even
pistol?
had a pistol. He just had the bullets.
That's what I'm saying. I'm only going off of what I saw, and you're telling me something
Damn.
different. This is
He
news
got
to me.
bagged for bullets?
But this is
Yeah.
news to
So it
me.
was
So
no
what
gun
I'm
in the car.
talking about,
Nah, it was no gun. It was just
Well, they didn't find
ammunition
it.
and
Okay.
two
Oh yeah,
pounds.
just for those who don't know, your ass will get bagged for bullets. So don't think
yep.
it's
I
super.
mean, I'm
Oh
not,
no,
I'm
no,
not,
no.
I'm not, I'm
I'm
not
not saying
surprised by that part.
saying
I'm just surprised that there was no fucking gun. It was just bullets. Like,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what my like
don't they give you extra
damn
time for the
moment
bullet you got
was.
or some shit like that?
I think a
Nah,
year
that's
per bullet.
nah, that's on some DC shit. They're not really doing that though. And you gotta be like a 3-time gun offender for that shit to even.
For the extra time for the bullets?
Yeah.
Damn. I'm just saying to get bagged for bullets with no gun is worse than getting bagged.
And I'm sorry if I'm going back a little too far, but y'all said the person he got bagged with was his manager.
Yeah.
That's see, I would never do that to me, my artist. Like, what the fuck? I'll be trying to tell him to not even curd or his body at all, or like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'll be
What
trying
do
to
Nah,
you
hurt.
and
have bullets
and
in
that's what
a
I'm
car
saying.
for if you
Like,
don't have a gun?
The real problem is the fact that he got weed and ammunition. That's the problem.
The
And
whole
what
shit.
guys, when what reality can
That's
is rappers what rappers can move around without firearms?
that's what
But
I
you
was.
can't
Hey
let your
Fab,
do
that's
arms
what
y'all
I
have
was
fall.
about to
concealed
It should
say.
not
carry?
be
Like what
on
the fuck
you, and it
wrong?
should not be on
That
me
was
as your
my
manager,
question for
neither one of
Detective
us.
Boom.
Like, shouldn't need to
Do
be
y'all have
super
concealed carries?
clean.
Detective Boom, Officer
Do y'all have
Yes.
concealed
Ricky.
carries?
Come on now, it's Fat Trail. It's niggas who do carry a gun and some drugs for him.
How many people on here got
Somebody
concealed
mic
carries?
feedback is crazy.
How many
Yeah,
people
man.
got concealed carries on here?
I do.
And when they tell you you cannot have weed and a gun or ammunition in the same presence with each other, that's fact. That's law.
That's correct.
So there's nothing you
With
can say.
Detective
You
Boom,
can't
it
say
don't
he
really work
can't.
like that though for
It
the
does work
majority of
like
people
that,
though.
bro, because if it didn't, he wouldn't be in jail.
No, I'm saying no. I'm saying like for the culture. I know that you under a different oath, but I'm
Oh, so
saying
you
like
saying the
Hold a
weed
different
should be
oath.
gone.
Under a different oath is crazy.
The firearm you understand, that's acceptable, but them having that weed, that was dead wrong.
You
dead
can't
Or
have
even
wrong.
the
weed and
bullets.
you can't have weed, bullets, gun, ammunition, nothing around weed.
But they got stopped because of the dead tags, right?
Right, but
Yeah.
that's not the problem. The problem wasn't the tags.
No
You
time
don't
for
get
that.
locked up for dead tags. That's not the problem.
Some
The
people
bigger
do.
problem was what happened after the tags. That's the problem.
How much
That's
Wait,
your
weed
mic.
was it?
why
That's your mic,
wh-
man.
why do you have ammunition in the car with no gun and dead tags?
That don't sound. That sound like a young nigga.
So what it was like a what it was like a stick.
How much weed was it?
They
But
said two
Marcus just
pounds.
said that he not a street nigga, so it makes sense.
Was it 2 pounds? Or
Oh
two
yeah, you're
ounces?
right.
5 pounds.
Yeah, pounds. Okay, I thought I read pounds. Okay.
So what y'all? I'm guessing it wasn't just loose bullets. It was what's the a fucking
A
Clip.
Magazine.
magazine?
yeah.
No, probably was loose bullets.
It could be loose bullets.
That's
You
bird.
can't have that in the
That's
car.
That's Bert. What the fuck is loose? Like that's Bert.
I mean, unless they yours, but to Bird's,
But
I mean
even
to Boom's
still,
point,
like what the
you
fuck is
can't
loose?
have him around it. You can't have him around that weed.
I'm
And
up
you
here.
traveling with
Is that
entirely
truck on
too much
parole?
weed.
I have
You
to
having
think
you got more
arson.
weed than the law allows you to travel with.
And that's in Maryland, right? If Fat Trail is on parole.
Wait, why are you going to a show with 2 pounds of weed?
Oh yeah, I heard that part
Man.
too. So how y'all know he was going to a show?
So I don't
I
know.
thought
So
he
they
was just
said
at the
it.
MGM chilling.
That's what
Well,
I
I
Which
assumed.
don't.
one was it?
Casino. How
I
y'all
don't
know
know.
the show?
That's what his
Somebody said
friend
he was
said.
going to a
It could
show.
be both.
So
What show?
I don't know.
What the fuck he doing in Oxon Hill if he going to a show?
He was at the
He playing
MGM
pool.
MGM,
gambling. I don't
Nah,
MGM,
blame him.
he live in Oxon Hill. He live at the harbor.
Never mind.
This whole
Why
shit.
are you?
Hey, hey, ho, where's the thought?
Come on,
No
man.
tipping. But yeah. So that's a crazy situation, man.
I think that
Uh,
information already out there though, because him getting locked up anyway.
Yeah, and Glizzy put that whole joint out, bro. I don't know if y'all watched this joint.
He be bid
I
on
didn't watch it.
everybody, so I don't know when to believe him.
I don't. Yeah,
Mm,
exactly. Like he be. I be
That's
liking to
why I
hear what he
thought
got to
because
say, but he
terrible.
be saying a lot of shit.
on Big TV it said he got caught with PCP, he got caught with a Drake, all that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah, I watched.
Well,
yeah.
dead
I
tags is a
checked it out.
recipe for failure. You asking for it with dead tags. Because the moment you
No,
got
for
dead
sure.
Nah,
tags and
that's
you know you
facts.
dirty already and then you get pulled over,
You got dead
or
especially
tags.
smoking and
and
driving.
you
Dirty.
yeah,
Right.
you out of
That's
line
really where he
already.
did at
Grown men
wrong though.
shouldn't be riding around with dead tags. That's just really ridiculous. Come on, we too old for that.
A tight and narrow seatbelt on. 10 and 2.
Dead tags is insane. Come on now. That's just stupid in
I,
itself.
I can't even really talk
I
too
don't
much
know
because I
about
just
that
got
one,
out of dead
fellas.
tags.
I don't know how many fellas gonna agree with grown men can't drive with dead
I was about to say
tags.
Nah,
shit.
I'm just saying,
No
like, I
license
mean,
Here is
a
and
possible.
Tesla with
Here is
dead
but
tags is insane.
A
no,
Tesla
I'm
with
not
dead tags is kind
I
of
was just
funny.
joking, Sharice, because the main point of your segment was grown men. So
Yeah.
I understand. You get
Oh,
to
I
a
bet
point in your
Sharice
life
like
where
that.
you're not
May-
moving like that no more. You don't
Maybe
want to take those type
maybe
of
these adult men
risks.
ain't really grown.
Well,
I mean,
when is Nick gonna leave the
He
street life
talking to
alone?
me,
Y'all
like,
not
bro.
tired of that?
Clock it.
I heard that the nigga whose bullets it was ain't even a street nigga. That's what I heard.
But
Like,
do you
I
have
get
do you
men
have enough
feeling
to
like
be
they
able to have a
needing to
gun?
protect themselves. I'm sorry, Jasmine. I get men feeling like they need to
Please,
protect
goddamn.
themselves and all that.
What you going? Hold on, wait. What you gonna throw the bullet at the nigga? How the fuck you gonna kill a nigga with
No,
no gun?
I'm just saying for whatever what reason people feel like they need to carry firearms, bullets, whatever. For any
How do
reason,
you?
people
Hold
need
on,
to feel
wait.
like they need to carry that shit.
How
I
do you kill the
understand,
nigga with
but
the
y'all
bullet
gotta
with no
grow
gun?
up. Y'all
I'm
gotta
saying as
grow
a
up.
rap, but I'm saying as a rapper though. I mean, even so on both because both of the people are rappers for Gizwap and Trel, but these are
Hmm.
known rappers. And like I said, when I kept saying it was tricky, it's like, bro,
You gotta
these
come.
people. These people have really done things to people. Like they really done things. They got real beef. They got people who really don't like them. Like so, it's I mean so.
That's cool. I mean, I'm on the.
And I think that's what makes it so complicated and difficult. That's what I think. I think that that's what makes it so sad too. Because you live by that shit, you die by that shit ultimately. So you doing shit to people, and then you gotta feel like you gotta walk around and with a firearm or whatever. I don't understand the purpose of like everybody was saying, bullets with no gun. That's real weird to me in the first place. But even just having to be like walk around in that type of position, that's just sad in itself because you're gonna always be looking over your shoulder. Always, it don't matter. So I just think it's weird. Like I think they should have just took another approach. Like
So
especially
what?
how
Hold
hot
on.
it is right now in the area. It's just too hot
Now,
for all of that.
now, Sharice, I let you cook,
Yes.
but I'm a Second Amendment advocate. I ain't gonna hold you.
Yeah.
Now, if I don't want to get it misconstrued when we're talking about street life, but even in the street life, it get to a point to where if you're doing certain things in the world, you should put your big boy pants on and be able to defend and protect your family and your loved
Mhm.
ones as you move around the world because you know people are gonna be willing to come back for your ass. So in the
Hey.
streets or out the streets, I don't never advocate reckless, you know what I'm saying, or endangerment with guns, but I can't it's hard to tell, you know what I'm saying, somebody not to have a weapon to protect themselves.
Nah, but that's why I was saying, like, I understand the reason why, you know what I mean? Why most men, or, especially black men feel like they have to do that. I understand that. I just think it's sad. That's what I think. And ultimately, like people with records and they know they on parole and things like that, they do need to be moving more carefully. Like you cannot move how you want to move, regardless of whatever tag is on your back or whatever. You cannot do that. So that's just
What
what
about
it is.
outside
That's
the
different in
streets?
the Second Amendment, like
Yeah, what
you
about outside the
rightfully holding
streets?
it. Huh?
Are you with that? You with that outside of the streets?
Oh yeah, you could. Yeah, definitely. I want to get me a weapon. Shoot. After everything I went
Okay.
through back in April, damn right. So yeah,
Okay.
I get that. I'm just saying, like, it's the guns is for
It's the
like
gangster
most.
life.
Is the gangster shit is totally different from just trying to protect yourself on
So
a daily basis or needing to.
so fellas, what is the hard withdrawal from the street life?
It's that it's like your past catch up with you. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever you've been doing, or you know what I'm saying, whatever problem you put on people is gonna come back. I never seen it not come back to somebody. You know what I'm saying? One way or
So
That's
another.
that's what you
facts.
saying is keeping people in longer than they want to be.
I think
What
it's
is
peer
the
pressure.
reason
Longer
niggas
or
I
you
can't
think I
think
think
live
withdraw?
longer?
I think peer pressure is the reason they stay in too long. Because
Yeah,
like they
it limits
already
you
set a
as a
certain
man.
precedent as far as what their reputation is. You know what I'm saying? And
Mhm.
they got that peer pressure on them, whether it's peer pressure or self peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? It's self inflicted peer pressure.
Sometimes it's just you being associated with people. You don't even gotta be really deep like you've been doing stuff, but I mean, some things you can't. I mean, some things you can't avoid. You know what I'm saying? Like if you was born in it, I mean, I don't know how else could you get out of it. It's just gonna, but you just gonna be protected if you believe in something.
You say if you was born into it, I want to hear more about that.
Yeah, it's you're a part of your environment.
But remember, we was having to talk a little bit the other day, before we what was that Sunday or whatever, when y'all was talking about at what point do you real life separate yourself? You know what I'm saying? Like you got to take steps to completely remove yourself if that's the life you're trying to live. If you're trying to live a new life and you know that there's other people, you know what I'm saying, who gonna want you to do this and do that. Like, at what point do you strap up your man boots, tighten up
That's
your
just like
belt, and you
I'm
know
gonna
what I'm
say
saying, make
myself.
better choices?
I'm gonna go over myself. Where I grew up, my grandfather, my uncle, my family was in it, so I couldn't avoid it till I got 20. I mean, till I got in my 30s for real. You know what I'm saying? So
When you
I
say you
mean,
couldn't avoid it, is that because they because I
they
understand
in it.
that sometimes
They
your family, hold on, I understand sometimes your family, because I was in that position too, like when I was a little younger. Sometimes people who know you're gonna step and you're gonna do certain shit, they're gonna put that in your environment. So was
you
that you, was that them bringing that, literally bringing that to you, or was that you not separating yourself?
when I'm gonna say, you know how Mexicans move, right? Mexicans move like this. If you ain't got had, if you a family member, your family member is all the way waist deep in it, and they doing them. And if something happen to their shit, they going whoever they can get. So you ain't gotta do. You can be in situations like that.
I might have to call a cop on you, Bird. I'm sorry.
That's the cap.
But I might
How
have
I'm
to blow
just
I
I'm
might have
talking.
to blow
I'm
the
not
I,
talking.
whistle. I
I
might have to
feel what
blow the
he trying to
whistle on
say
the
though. I
play.
feel what he trying to say, but that don't got nothing to
But
do
it's coming
with
from but Bird, you talking about your 30s, Bird?
Nah, I'm saying that I'm talking
Like
about where I left the streets a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? But just what they do can hurt you. You know what I'm saying? Too.
when is it time when you start taking accountability versus your environment is what I'm trying to ask y'all fellas. And what's the
True. I'm
biggest
saying. I'm
thing,
not
the biggest
saying.
roadblock that kept y'all from leaving that street environment or mindset?
I'm saying. People see my situation is unique, so I can't say what everybody
I know
else.
I got an off cam one for you to call big cap on that 20-30 year old shit for you, brother. But
we gotta call out.
yeah, some with them all, yeah, yeah. How
We
the
gotta call
origin
out.
of certain shit, yeah, brother. But we'll talk about that all can.
I
So
can't save you this time, Bird.
you can't, yeah, you can't say that's family, brother. So, but we'll talk about that later. So I want the fellas to answer the question though. What is the
Oh no.
biggest roadblock to get you out the street?
Oh, see, I said it. I must say it wrong because I was out the street. a long time ago, like 12 years
And what
ago.
was your biggest roadblock before you got out though? Before
Before
you
that,
got out, what
oh,
was the
I
hardest
was a,
thing
I
keeping you
was,
from going out?
I was smoking. You know what I'm saying? I was smoking. I was smoking both. So
So drugs.
drugs, yeah.
I bet. Any other people on the panel that came
I
up in
was saying,
that certain type of environment
oh,
that
never mind.
it was hard for them to get out? Go ahead, brother.
Oh no, no, I was just saying that not me, but I just outside looking in, I feel like it's a lot of like peer pressure that keep people in the game a little too long. And sometimes people get complacent with a certain type of lifestyle and they feel like, well, that's all I know. I feel like it's they don't, how do I put it? I'm gonna say for me big we say biggest, so that's a singular thing. I think the biggest thing is more so the peer pressure, whether it's self-inflicted or you know or, or whether it's done by their inner circle.
Honestly, I do kind of understand what Bird was trying to articulate. Like what I think is that oftentimes like you lead, people lead by example, and sometimes that example is not always the best example set. And I think that if you are, growing up under certain types of violence, certain types of environments, I do think it has an impact on your ability to make different decisions. I think it just takes a lot of willpower to do so. Um, I do think a lot of people are a product of their environments. They don't have to be, but I do feel like a lot of people is. I do think that, it's like sometimes it's nature versus nurture. A lot of times what you see, what you grow up experiencing, a lot of that has a huge impact on how your behavior may play out. I'm not trying to turn into the mental health person up here, but I'm dead serious about that. And I think that if your father was doing it, his father was doing it, whatever was going on back in your lineage, and then it trickles down to you. I do believe that that can be something that is really true. I just think that when you want to make a different decision, when you look around yourself and you be like, nah, this not it, then that's when you're going to make a different decision. You're not going to act on that.
I'm gonna
Some
use
people,
it.
that's all
I'm,
they fucking know.
I'm
That's
gonna
just
use
the
the
truth.
DC sniper. Look at the DC sniper. He wasn't. This nigga had his father was putting him in front of a TV with war videos. He tied him to the chair. Bro, he brainwashed that boy. You can be brainwashed all through life. A lot of people are brainwashed. They don't know nothing else. That's why you hear a lot of Southeast dudes say, man, niggas be soft. They never go outside of Southeast. So that's why they think niggas soft.
Yeah, I kind of understood it when he was trying to explain it. I was like, yeah, because I see that a lot. And no, you don't have to do that. Like I said, I just feel
You
like you
don't
don't. I
have to
mean,
do it.
if my mother was on drugs or whatever, like I didn't grow up trying to do crack or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? I smoked a little weed, but not no more. But I'm just saying, like it's your life at the end of the day. So you need to be the pioneer of that and trying to make a different decision. Like I don't believe no family members. I mean, like I said, everything is different for everybody. But
So,
like
so you
my
don't
cousin was
believe
doing stuff, but we never ever was like, yeah,
you
y'all
don't
niggas need to
believe
learn how to shoot guns. It was never nothing like that for me. So it just all depends on your environment,
you
who it
don't believe
is.
I have a question for you, Shimon.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't believe that a lot of these youngins are under like I call it like brainwash. They don't really know or they don't understand that they could go another route. They think ain't no other route but what they think. You know what
Sure.
I'm saying? So
Yeah, for sure.
how could you say, oh, don't do this? Like a old head could be like I could be like, man, bro, you could go do this and do that, and don't even have to go through that. But in their mind, they want to do that, so you can't change it. It's just what it got to do. It's gonna play its way out. It's gonna play itself out. That's why you always see when they get older. When all of us, we can attest to it in this panel the mindset we had when we was younger is way different now. You know what I'm saying? Niggas ain't trying to be in the street like they used to be. It's dangerous. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I understand what you're
So
saying.
they
And
learn. You
I
gotta
get what you're
learn.
saying about the brainwashing and all. I get all of that. You know what I'm saying? But I always say that I do feel like, you still are in control of your own life, even at 15, 16, whatever. Like, we all got the power to make a different decision. So it's like, if you're not exposed to different things, if you're not like you said, most people don't leave Southeast. That's what you said, and I agree with that. A lot of people don't leave the city. A lot of people aren't exposed to different things. But
different
I think that
different
that's
cultures.
that's up to our generation to change that,
I mean, you could say that's just like look at how all the NBA
because we
YoungBoy
know better.
fans. Look at NBA YoungBoy fans. He
Hmm.
can't change. You can't change them who they like him. You can't say, oh, don't like him. He a drug addict. He a this and he that. They like NBA YoungBoy because he fly. You know what I'm saying? Because he got money. You know what I'm saying? You can't change these dudes. That's like when I was growing up. I really was. I like I mostly was looking at my uncle. Then I started looking at other people. First, it was my uncle. Then I started transitioning my like mind to like Lil Wayne and stuff. But my mind ain't focused on getting out. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of youngers ain't focusing on. They ain't focusing on really getting out. They focusing on just trying to look sweet. You know what I'm saying? Trying to look sweet. Hey, I got this. You know what I'm saying? They're not focusing on getting out of the situation they in.
Okay, but
They just trying to show off.
yeah, you're right. And I'll still say to that we need more gentlemen, more younger OGs, more people like Trey, more people, you know what I'm saying, that's willing to work with them and try to change that mindset. Because yeah, I mean, seeing is only believing, and I think some like a lot young boy got money, but they don't like
You can't,
you gotta they
you
gotta
can't,
understand the difference, and I
you
I don't
can't,
think they do.
you can't do it. Look at
See,
every.
you can't speak like that because that's a defeated mindset. You can't really you
It's
can't
not a defeated mindset. It's that
if you saying you can't change them, that is.
everybody has their own path. You can't say you could tell somebody, man, don't do something all day, but they gotta learn on their own to not do it. You know what I'm saying? You can't be like, oh, that's just like
Yeah,
you
so they
gotta
gonna
like
learn when they dead in the grave.
that's just like if you got a son, you can't be you can only teach them
And you
so
got sometimes you
much.
gotta bop a nigga upside the head a lot of times for him to get it.
Yep. But they
Yeah,
still
like
won't
there's no way
when
that
they
we
hit
could.
them.
I'm not gonna let you say that because I mean you can say it, but I'm not gonna. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let you try to like give that an out because I feel like
That's not an out.
we
It's
we
just what
need
it is.
we
It's not
need
an out.
more people willing to stand up for what's right. We have too many negative
Well, if
influences
you
on
put
on the youth. Period.
if
And it can
listen,
change.
hold on.
We know
If
better. Our
if
generation know better. So it's like
if you put a God like you say if the rap industry start promoting gospel, you think these youngers gonna start still listening to it? Look at all the rappers that ever was talking positive. They disappeared because nobody want to hear that. People want to hear it, but the majority want to hear they shoot them up, bang bang. Everybody want to see blood. How you think they be doing all these views? How the little nigga Q50 from Chicago, he talk about shoot 'em up, bang bang. Lil Durk, all these rappers. These niggas ain't doing numbers by like, uh, people just under. I mean, people might be under the mind control of it, but till they get older, they will understand. Just like all of us, we understand now. I mean, most of
everybody not gonna make it to their 30s. They keep going the
So
way they going.
yeah, so who can you change, Bert? Like who can you teach? Who is
I
teachable
could
then?
see. I could only teach. That's just like my little cousin upstairs. I could tell him. I'm telling him everything. I'm telling him not to do what I'm doing, like what situations I'm in, or what everybody else doing. Like he want to do that though on his own. He wants to be tattoos and all that. I told him no. I'm like, bro, you get tattoos for? That's what he want to do. So you can't force him not to do it.
All right, so
What you gonna punch him
where
in?
we go? Listen, where
Punch
we
him in
go
the
wrong?
face?
Listen, where we go wrong is we tell them don't do instead of saying you should try this instead of like
But he don't.
we don't give them other options. We just tell them don't do. And
He that.
the human mind for the majority of people works in a way of if you tell me don't do, I'm curious to why not. So now I want to go do as opposed to like when we tell them, "Hey, don't do this," we should give them, "Hey, you probably shouldn't do this because maybe try taking this route." Does that make sense?
But he
We
not
got to
gonna.
give them an
But
alternative
that's just like
to
if
that.
I
this is like
agree.
like my
Bird
grandmother.
acting like hell no, it's impossible.
Cause y'all
Because he
can't
think about
prove
himself when he was that
y'all can't
age,
prove
it
it
was
to
Yeah.
me.
impossible.
Y'all can't prove it to me because I never seen somebody convince somebody that they don't want. That's just like a little a young girl. If she want see if she see 50 girls twerking and you right there be like, man, look at that, ugh, that's nasty. But she like, I want to twerk too. You got a million people controlling one person mind. See what I'm saying?
So
You
nobody
can't.
got the willpower.
I don't
Hey,
know.
no, some people got the
I think
willpower.
that might be a bad example because
How that's not
uh
a better? How that's not? Huh?
my daughter don't be on none of the like my daughter
That's
don't be on
you
none of
talking
that
about one
dancing shit.
person. I'm talking about
You
majority.
said you ain't seen one person, and then
Oh
you
my
gave the
God,
example of girls
majority. I
twerking.
mean, that's one person. I'm talking about always in general, like in generalization. You can't.
Are you talking about generalization?
Yes, I'm talking about
Broad, broad, broad
broad.
spectrum.
Yes,
All right.
like
Well,
if
you
a
use
girl
the
see she
word you use the word you said the words I ain't saying one person, and
uh
I can give you at least
see we
three
about to
young
start talking
girls that
anecdotal.
I know for sure two of them ain't out here doing no twerking shit, and I'm pretty sure that the third one ain't doing no twerking shit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, no, I got you. I'm just saying.
What's wrong with a little twerk, man?
See,
Listen,
look,
What's
look.
wrong with a little twerk? The music going
for
through you. You want to
Look at
dance?
you
him talking about look.
you want to see
No,
it?
Birdie.
Listen, hold on, Jazz. You want to see a girl that's between the age of 10 and 12 twerking?
Oh, I'm sorry. I kind of zoned out. I didn't know we were talking about young girls.
Okay,
How we get there? How do you even get to little girls though? You say
because
little
he
girls,
said
bro?
I thought that's what he said. I'm sorry if he okay, my bad.
If he did
I
say
But we
little
ain't
girls,
talking
no,
about
I
like
agree.
little
Young girls
Shirley
should not.
going around doing a little dance
um,
and what you talking about?
Oh,
if
Like
he
like
was
TikToks and shit.
I just seen a whole bunch of bitches. I'm sorry, they was young as shit. They had school uniforms on. Young girls doing TikToks. I'm talking about dropping it down, twerking it, shaking it, and they had school uniforms on. No, I don't agree with that. And no, I was not on that when I was in high school.
yeah, if he
See,
wasn't talking about young girls, then I apologize for being a narcissist and making it personal.
I'm talking about
It's okay.
majority of black women.
Okay,
Okay,
all
oh,
right.
so
here we
women.
go.
Okay, why we can't twerk a
There
little
we go.
some? Shake a
There we
little
go.
I
some.
was
Let me
waiting for that. Go.
feel better. What's
Twerking
wrong,
is
man?
You already knew who
You
he was
know
talking about.
that's
I knew
mating
it too. That's
calls.
what I was waiting for him
That's
to
mating
verbalize that
calls.
shit.
That's mating calls.
But
tw-
okay. I don't be
twerking
twerking.
is
I
for
be
the
with my
bedroom
man.
only.
I be with my man. My man be recording me twerking, shaking his ass. I be with my man.
See, he the
What's wrong?
Y'all
problem.
should not be posting
He
it.
is the problem.
How is it? How is that the problem? It live in his phone. He be having a
Oh, if it
ball.
live in his phone, oh, all right, never mind. That's different.
Why would I have my
You will
girl?
never. You can't go nowhere on my Instagram and see. I post. I get face that like you know what I'm saying. I might give a little okay body look and see in the mirror, but I serve face. Like it don't give that.
Yeah.
Thank
You
you.
serve face.
I serve face.
Whoa.
That
Is that
means
a
she
dish
only
or
her face is
is
Was
on her
that
IG.
is
That's what
that a
she
Yeah, I'm
dish
do.
or a
funny as
drink?
was
shit. I
Bird
serve face.
silenced?
What?
What? Was
What?
Bird
No,
silenced?
he about to
Hell
subtweet. Give him a
nah.
second. He about to subtweet. Give him a second.
He was waiting for me to finish. I'm done,
Yeah.
Bird. Go ahead, tweet.
Uh-huh. I was about to say he about to subtweet. Give him a
I
second.
can't.
Go
You
ahead,
can't.
tweet, Bird.
You can't stop. What somebody want to do? You know what I'm saying?
Is that
It's just
what's-
what it
that's
is.
the key.
But
So you
that's the age
so
that they
Bird,
should
when
be
you go out
getting
with your
nipped in the
lady, you want
bud.
your lady twerking
Yeah.
and dancing even when she with you.
Hold on, what bro was about to
You said
say? I ain't
what?
heard him speak in a minute.
I said, Bird, if you out with your lady and she twerking and dancing, you don't want her doing that even if she with you.
I ain't never seen. I ain't never had no girl. I had some women. They would never disrespect me like that. I would be like,
Dancing
sweet.
on you, dancing like I'm not talking about
What?
dancing with no
I
other men.
don't care if y'all.
Like,
You talking we in the club?
yeah.
Don't take sand
Um.
to the beach.
See, I'm different. I'm a
Or she
different
can't
breed.
rock her hips and wave and sip.
Nope.
She
Bird
got
said he not taking.
she got
He
stand in the
Y'all
can't take
club
wouldn't
like
do
sand
it
to
this,
if
the
you
y'all.
was
beach.
my girl. You wouldn't do
Yes,
it.
sir,
Y'all
Bird.
wouldn't. It would never
Right.
happen.
Bird,
She
that's
might.
Nah,
crazy, Bird.
so what
Any
I was
girl
about to
I
say
ever.
is though, what I was about to say is though, I don't think really the whole thing is about stopping them. The point is about preventative maintenance. So back like somebody was saying, they don't never leave the city. So now if you got people that got experience, like you said, it's niggas that done been locked up, whether you've been locked up or not, if you got experience to what traveling or going to college or what these different avenues can do for you, and you can go talk to them and you an example like, look, this the route I took, and this what it did for me, and they can see in real time something
Yeah,
different. That's not to say that it's going to stop them, but now we
right.
give them something to
But
think
at
about.
least give
Okay,
them
now I
another
know at least this
avenue.
is an option. That's an option versus
Yeah,
It's
this
safe.
all I know.
yeah.
Yeah, thanks for
You
bringing it
like
back.
you can save one. It's okay.
Yeah, appreciate you
I
bringing my
understand what
point
you're
back.
saying. You can save as long as you save one out of 20. You save one. It's okay.
That's a start, right?
Yeah.
When you
Yeah,
building
because
a house,
Can't
you
save
can't you
everybody.
when you building a house, you
Brick
don't
by
throw
brick.
50 bricks at a time. Yeah, brick by brick.
You can't save everybody.
But
It's
you
just
also can't say nobody can't be saved either, then, Bert.
Exactly.
I
thank
don't
you,
mean to
Trey.
say I don't mean to say
Cause that goes
nobody. I
back.
mean
That goes back.
majority of people is not gonna
But
get
no,
saved.
look,
I'm
that
gonna
goes back.
say
But look, that goes back to what she was saying to where like when you was saying like you
Hold
can't.
on, don't do
If
emergency.
you go into a situation with
Hit
the
cancel.
mindset that you can't, you're not going to do
see, can y'all not listen to the
even if you feel
nobody
strong about,
nobody's I've never meant to say nobody can't be saved. I'm saying that majority of people is not gonna get saved. They're gonna do what they want to do. That's like if God can't save you, who gonna save you? You know what I'm saying? If God can't control you, who can control you?
I don't
Oh,
know, bro.
don't
I
bring
just feel
God
Um,
like
into this.
deep down.
Yeah.
It is God in it.
Yeah,
What you mean?
right.
Man, God ain't got nothing
But
to
look,
do with
I feel
this.
like,
What?
Nope.
God can
listen.
You
control you.
I
sound
feel like,
crazy.
And God can
hold on,
No,
hold
I
control
on,
you.
but
don't.
I feel like,
If God can't
hold
save
on,
you,
time out, y'all,
who
time
can?
out. Cause I've been just like listening to everything y'all been saying for a reason.
What you
I
call
feel
it?
like, look, I feel like for me, when it comes to the kids, when they young, they more like sponges. So everything they come across at a young age is what they gonna perceive to be okay, especially from adults. So even when y'all say like the music do this, that, and the third, it don't help if a little girl listening to Cardi B and her mother right there twerking. You know what I'm saying? And at that point, it ain't just the music; it's somebody right there in front of her influencing her. You get what I'm saying? It's deeper than just artists. Like artists don't play a
Thank
huge
you.
like they play look, they play a part, but it's not just their responsibility. Like they're doing the job to get paid, whether we agree with it or not. It's on the parents at the end of the day. Because if they was as influential as we give them credit for, then everybody would be influenced by them. It's the reason everybody not. And whatever
mm,
that is, that's what we need to tap into and figure out what it is and focus
Y'all
on
keep
that.
talking about
So the
stuff.
parents is
Yeah, and that's why
influenced
I was
too.
saying there's a deeper
Yes, a lot
community
of these
issue at
parents aren't
hand.
mature enough to have kids, and they influence their kids. I seen a video where a nigga popped a bottle and poured it on his daughter. She was like 3, 4 years old.
What?
Oh
that's
no.
Oh
insane.
Come
no.
on.
What's up,
See what?
gang?
So if you got fathers
Somebody
doing
need to
that, just
send
imagine
CPS
what's
to that
out here.
nigga. Somebody
That's
need to send
awful.
CPS to that
Yeah,
house.
that's insane. That's
On a
insane.
4-year-old child, then he drown her? Like what?
That's what I'm saying. Like you got niggas out here doing that because a lot of these parents aren't mature or responsible enough to raise these kids. So if you got a child from the time they 2, 3 years old with a tablet up until middle school, high school, plus the influence of the neighborhood on top of that, and they ain't got the parents sitting there talking to them, teaching them, they just letting them go. Long as you don't die, go to jail, we cool. And they just figuring this shit out on their own, and they ain't got no guidance. But then, like you said, you got niggas like Trey and people out here that they can see on the regular or talk to, or if you want to reach out to me on social media, whatever, that could help. Now, I'm not saying it's going to change or stop a nigga from doing something, but it definitely helps. It plays a part. And a lot of
That's
these
just
youngins
like
need
if
that
I
shit.
got. That's just like if I got millions of dollars, niggas won't listen to me. Niggas won't. Niggas will. Everybody that ever known will start listening to me. But if I'm not up or I'm back, if I'm where I'm at now, nobody. I mean, people listen to me, but the influence is different when it come that money coming into play. Y'all can fake like it ain't, but it sure is. If a
I mean,
nigga come
But Bird, do you think it's a different kind of influence?
it could be it's a more of a factor that
I think it's a certain
I
kind.
could change I could change somebody's life in a blink of an eye. So it make people be like, oh, I'm a even though they don't like me, they gonna be like, I'm gonna listen to this nigga. Oh, I'm gonna follow this nigga because
I mean
he
that's
figured
true
it
to an
out.
extent. That's true to an extent because if you got somebody that got millions, but they did some wild or goofy shit to do it, you gonna listen to them, but you're not gonna say that's I'm gonna do it the same way. I
You
mean, to
you
each his
you
own.
ain't you
Anybody,
ain't even
look,
hear
look,
what
look,
I
hold on.
said. You ain't hear
Anybody
what I
can be,
said.
but no, listen,
You-
listen. Anybody can be influenced by anything, so that's gonna be to each his own, regardless what we bring up. Anybody can be influenced, but my point being is a lot of the ones that are influenced is because they lack something. And that's what niggas need to tap into is what that lack is for them to feel like it's necessary to follow people. And it's not about money.
Right.
To me, I feel like it's more so about the person because I'm not saying you could be homeless and leave motherfuckers, but if you got a following, you got to try. A lot of these motherfuckers don't be having as much money as motherfuckers think anyway. They just make it look good.
Oh God.
So I feel like it's more so about how you carry yourself. And if you consistent with it, motherfuckers will feel like it's like that's like you can look at the nigga like Mr. Watch Me Work. He just came home and look, niggas fuck with him just off the energy he bring and shit like that. So it ain't always just
And
about
he do
money.
not got no money.
You see what I'm saying? It's
Yes,
more
he
so
does
about
got
the
money.
the
He make
your
money.
no, I'm not
Nobody
saying whether he
saying he
do or
don't
not,
have
but I'm
money, but
saying
to
he
the
had this
extent of what
influence
you're
for a minute.
saying,
It's just
that
getting
people
bigger.
gotta
But
have
Mr. Make Me
influence.
Work got status too. He got like
So which
90,000
one is it,
followers.
status or money?
But that's my
Because
It's
point,
that's
right?
both.
It's
that's
right.
Status can make you money.
huh?
No, but you're missing a point, bro. You're
Status
missing a
can
point.
make you money.
Yeah, but no, we're not saying that it can't. What we saying is
No,
you said that.
what she was saying, she was like, he ain't got no money. He got money now. He makes
Yeah, but
money.
but what I'm
No,
saying
he
is
don't.
he didn't come out
Yes,
the
he
gate.
He
do.
make it look real good on the internet, but as far as
How
like,
you know he ain't got money?
because I know him.
Cause he gonna tell you he make money?
A lot of people know him though, bro.
That don't even matter, y'all. Look, that
I
don't
know
even
somebody
matter.
that
That
know
don't
him. I
matter.
know
That
people
don't
that
matter.
know him, but he got money.
So
He
why
got
is you
more than
trying to make
But
it
what
seem
is
like he gotta have all this money? He
Right.
don't.
You don't. You really don't. Because at the end of the
we
day,
you,
that's
don't
not
know
you
the
what he
base
started
of
at a
do.
what he
million? You
promote.
started at a million.
But look,
You said
but look,
million.
but look, but look,
I
but
said
look, even
millions.
but look,
I'm saying
even if that's the case, he
He's
got
not
money
a
or not.
millionaire.
He's not somebody that
he's
leads
getting
with
there.
money.
People
He's
is
not
not
somebody that's
listening to him
flashy
because
or
he made some money doing
Exactly,
anything.
Bird. Like
They
what?
are
They
listening to
listening
him
to that
because
man
he.
because of his
But he
energy and then blurt.
but
right.
he's getting to the money. He's getting somewhere in life.
That's not why.
So
Oh
let
That's
my
him
not why
say it.
God.
niggas
What is
listen.
the
That's
point
not
we
why
But
making,
nobody
hold on,
Bird?
listen to him though, bro.
time out. Hold on. I get
They
Who
what
is
you're
that
saying.
Yeah,
We're
talking?
I
listen,
would
time
I
out.
would like to hear
We're
proper
not
productions finish his point.
we're not saying that he's not getting to the money. The point is being that when he came home, the influence that he got now, he been had, right? And it's only getting bigger. Now it's going to at some point lead to money, but that's not why people fuck with him. People fuck with him off the strength that he pulling up to these different neighborhoods. He making working out look cool, and he and where he come from, his backstory. It ain't got nothing to do with money. People want to see him get money and
Oh
accumulate
my
something from what he
God,
doing, but it's
bro.
not about
No,
money, bro.
I'm not about to do this. That's like
Why
speed.
you
Look at
getting so
speed. Look
frustrated,
at
Bird?
look
Calm
at
down.
speed. We're gonna go off speed. We're gonna go off speed. When speed came in there, speed got money. So people ain't gonna listen to make me work. They kind of get around to speed.
I
See
thought
what I'm
Mr. Watch Me
saying?
Okay, so
Work
let
is
me.
saying
Okay,
money.
okay,
Which
so
one
let
is
me.
it?
I'm glad you.
But
Okay,
look
so hold
who
on,
Speed
hold
listened
on.
to. Who
That's
did
what I'm
Speed
Okay,
listen
saying.
to, brother?
I
okay,
keep saying
No,
money.
you
hold on.
said everybody listening to Speed, but who did we witness Speed listen to?
Right.
Because that is true. Speed took a like a little liking into him, but it was because he said action. When he said when Mr. Make Me Work said, "Oh, I'm trying to get it," because you when he said you was going on my man Ashton. When he heard that, he was like, "Oh, you an Ashton fan,"
Oh,
and it
Yeah.
was
not
that
because he
like
pulled millions out of his pocket.
Right.
what?
Not
Right.
because he pulled
It
millions
ain't
out of
had
his
nothing to do with
pocket.
money.
But
It had nothing to do with money.
y'all don't understand what
But
I'm
even with
saying.
that though, right? But look, I'm glad you brought
So
speed up, right?
y'all
Cause
sitting
look,
here gonna tell me,
nah,
y'all gonna sit
listen.
here and tell me if any, I'm talking about like I'm gonna say what rapper? If I'm gonna just say Nino Pay right now. If Nino Pay and who else? All right, Fat Trail
Come on,
wanna do a
Bird.
song with you, but Nino Pay wanna do a song with you. Who you gonna choose?
It really depends on the person that got the most popularity to make the song pop.
I think we moving way past the
I'm about to say,
goalpost
but what
game.
that
I
got
ain't
to
gonna
do with what
lie.
we
That's what I'm
talking
We on
about?
saying.
like some whole other shit.
It's
I don't
the
even know where we at now.
influence.
We gonna speak about Trump, man, and Charlie Kirk Memorial. Trump had a lot of impactful and exciting or vigorous things to say about his enemies, and he said a lot of great things about Charlie. Pretty much painting Charlie as a martyr, man. I want to know how y'all feel about that. Welcome to Bipartisan Breakdown. All right, man. So again, man, at the massive memorial of Charlie Kirk, man, he had a whole football stadium of people showing him love at his memorial. His wife Erica went up there and she had a lot of cool, calm, and collected things to say. She forgave her enemy. She forgave the shooter. Trump came up there and then had the same sentiment, man. He painted Charlie as a martyr and he attacked his enemies. Said he could never forgive him. You know what I'm saying? And I want to know how y'all feel about that, man. How y'all feel about the ongoing saga of this situation and his memorial service?
I said a few things the last time we talked about the Charlie Kirk situation regarding Trump, and he's gonna make America great again, man. I told you he a Trump guy. Trump love that dude, man. Trump, you know what I'm saying? What he say? He was going against them. He not gonna forgive him. All that, man. Trump gonna use this to keep making his plays, man. Smoking mirrors.
My opinions is about Charlie Kirk is I'm gonna just try to keep it sweet. I knew that they would try to make him a martyr. I knew that, especially because of all of his talking points. A lot of the talking points I feel like was for shock value, and then having a very conservative opinion about a lot of things. Like the moment that he was, executed in front of a bunch of college students, I knew that the martyr tag was coming. As far as, I mean, like I said, I don't agree that anybody be hurt or killed or anything because of their beliefs or the things that they speak of. You know what I'm saying? But I just think that it's just going to be another ploy to hide everything else that's going on in our federal government and the things that are going on behind the scenes. I mean, from my understanding now, that there's some different reasons behind why people feel like this might have happened to Charlie Kirk. I know Candace Owens came out and she was speaking on some things about, him changing his opinion in regards to the Israel Palestine situation and stuff like that. I just think it's a lot going on. I mean, honestly, I just can't wait until it really kind of pass and the family just kind of go and hide it and grieve, in private, because for me it's just like a information overload. It's kind of overburn at this point. And I think that, now that this funeral and everything is taking place, hopefully they could just go in private and deal with this, because I don't think that it should be this type of thing where we all have to see it. I mean, I just think that he was a personality that spoke to college students and gave his opinion. I don't believe that he was this truly beneficial person. Like, he wasn't, I mean, not to me. I mean, that's just my opinion. So, I mean, it's sad what happened to him and everything like that, but I kind of want it to pass. I do think it's just another, like he said, a smoke screen.
I think outside of, I'm so tired of talking about Charlie Kirk, like, please. But I think it's more important to pay attention to church versus state, and certain things that I feel like are gonna be, or they're gonna try to inflict upon us, just isn't constitutional. It's inconstitutional. Is that the word? Whatever the word is. Trump talked a lot about bringing religion back to America. Whatever. That's not. I guess it's subjective, but I don't think that is what the focus should be. Yes, they want to make him a martyr. That's cool. I don't have any thought about it, honestly, because I know how I would feel maybe if it was on the other foot and he was a black man speaking about black shit and shitting on, the rest of the world. I might give a fuck more. So that's why I just, you know what I'm saying, I understand other people's side, but I just disagree with the way he's being painted as this, like, he's being painted as somebody who really, like, fought for this country. Like, you know what I'm saying? We don't give this much love to veterans. But that's neither here nor there. So that's it.
I could feel that, Jazz. I understand that perspective. Um, hey y'all, peace. We talking
Hi,
about Charlie
sister.
Kirk? Hey, hey. Yeah, I don't know. I agree with everyone's intake on this situation because it's a lot of things going on in the world. And so I feel like this man's death was such a tragedy, such as anyone else's life. I think that sometimes we may inflate the loss of someone due to influence, right? Which Bird was specifying on. But I think that influence can be twisted in ways also. And I think that people twist the influence to their benefit sometimes. And I feel like that is what's happening in Charlie Kirk's situation. But I can't say that his influence wasn't influential. I just believe that, as to what my sister was saying, like, it's people out here that's really putting in that work to make that change. So, the platform that he was using to influence those college students, it's other things that could have been done also. So I don't know. Like I understand the message, but I also would like to stick to the fact that it's a lot of things going on in the world, and I feel like with his situation, it's just a little bit inflated. But I do feel like Trump doesn't have empathy, and he lacks empathy. And I think that the more and more situations that happen, Trump's compassion and empathy shows more or less. And I land there.
Marlon,
Yeah, ask the question one more time. I heard everybody's response, but I forgot the question.
how you
It
feel
did.
about the remarks that Trump made at Charlie Kirk's memorial service?
I ain't gonna hold you. I ain't watched the memorial service. I seen some clips, but I feel like all this is just a shit show. There's a lot of shit going on that's important. I'm not saying his death isn't, but it's not nothing that we should be talking about as much as we is. I feel like everything is just a play for Trump. I look at everything he do as like a part of his play, and at some point we're gonna find out what he really on. But like even shit that he said he was gonna do during the campaign that he ain't really did yet. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of shit that we could be talking about or should be talking about, but I feel like this whole just it's just showing Trump just playing his role, like bruh said earlier, smoking mirrors. So but the clip that I did see, it didn't look like he was genuinely compassionate about the situation. It looked like he was just going with the emotions. He don't give a fuck for real.
Yeah, I want to go back to what Jasmine said about
Please hold on, time out. Time the fuck out.
Go ahead.
Jasmine is reserved for the judge and my mama. Now, that make me feel like I'm in trouble. It's Jazz. It's just Jazz. Just
You ain't do shit, sis.
I'm just your baby girl.
I like what you said about the separation of church and state.
Yes.
And that's why I wanted to go back to that, because I think that this whole idea around bringing religion into the government is a real issue, because I think that then you could use God as a base to say, God told me to bomb y'all or whatever it is. I don't believe that that
They've
needs
been
to be
doing
a
that for
thing.
they've been doing that for centuries.
The same shit they did on slavery.
Nah, but well, yeah, but we talk about
America.
the government and them trying to implement that more into just a normality, if you will. Like, I just think that it does not need to be open to
That's
various
what's wrong
religious
with this
groups.
world. This was
Ain't
wrong
nothing
with this
wrong. That
world.
that ain't got God ain't got nothing to do with
Did you
that.
not
I
Man,
hear
ain't
what
y'all
telling you
she
free
that,
said,
bird.
spirited
Bird?
people, free spirited, want
He
freestyle.
ain't here.
That's
He
what's
never
wrong with
do.
niggas.
No, I don't even
That's
think
what's
you
wrong
heard
with
her
them.
point. And that's why
No,
you're
I'm
giving
talking
the
about.
ignorant response you're giving.
I'm not talking about. I'm
You know
talking
you
about
heard.
y'all saying religion shouldn't be in the government. Like what?
No,
What?
did you hear
Have
what that
you
meant? Did
went to
you
a
hear
history
why
class?
she
That's
said,
I
literally in the
don't care.
Constitution,
I
brother.
heard that.
wow, okay, so
See,
you
so you
didn't
could.
understand
No,
because
She
I
she
always
gave a
say the
understand.
two
disclaimer
words.
as to why that was her statement. The control of the government using religion as capitalism and control.
They still do it. They ain't gotta say it.
It's unconstitutional, gang.
Do you Are you listening to us, bird?
They
Unconstitutional.
still do it, and you don't
What
even. They
what
don't.
Where is
I'm a little.
Christianity in the government right now, outside of it being on the dollar
They
bill
was
or in
talking
the
about
Pledge
like
of
I was about to
Allegiance?
say.
putting it back in school and all that.
So that
No,
needs to
see
be
the
in
thing
school.
is, if it was a genuine thing to be implemented, it would have never been taken out.
So what? What's the what? So why y'all saying you saying that they using that? I never heard it was like, oh, we God told us that. I never heard that from no government official. Never heard
Okay,
that.
Bird, you
Not
missing it.
saying, gang.
That's
That's
not
not
what
what I
she's
was
saying.
saying.
She's saying that's the whole point of why the government shouldn't have control over religion. Because with that control, they can twist and turn the influence, which we were
But
talking
they
about,
been
right?
doing that.
That's why
It's
she's
the
saying they
things been
shouldn't
happening
have the
in
And religion is an
control.
even bigger influence. Do you get that, Bird? With the enormous amount of religious denominations. Do you understand
Man,
that?
women need religion.
Oh my
So,
God.
based off what Charlie was saying, y'all didn't believe
Oh.
the way he was using religion. Y'all didn't think that was.
I mean,
I
that's
don't
his. Those are his. Oh,
as
go ahead.
Charlie Kirk as a public figure and not he's in it. I don't know much about him. I told y'all that. Was he a politician?
No.
As a
No,
public figure, he has his God-given constitutional right to speak about his religious beliefs and how he feel like it should be implemented into the government. But when the president of the United States goes in to speak, and when I said that, and I was trying to kind of stray away from Charlie Kirk because I'm telling y'all, and I don't know if that make me ignorant or what, but I never heard of this man until he met his demise. So I don't know nothing about him. I didn't go up to look nothing up about him. I don't care. But it is in the Constitution. Church and state is not a conglomerate. They don't be in bed. It should not be. Even though we got this shit on the money and shit, that's just in the Constitution. So when we start doing shit that is unconstitutional, like our dear president likes to do, yo, this shit that it just opens the door, and I said this in regarding another conversation, but it opens the door for other shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't walk through a
What
door
you
that ain't
think,
open.
Bravo? What you think,
But
Bravo?
don't cut her off, Bird.
What's the
Right.
very
I'm
First
sorry, Trey.
Amendment,
Bird
yo?
don't
God
Like,
got
what
nothing
the
to
Damn,
say,
dang.
so he
nobody
want to call
off.
Bravo
He
for
wa- he
help.
wanna go. He wanna go
He
put
want
it
to
back
call
on
for
women. That's all
backup.
he
He want
wanna
to call.
do.
Go
I
ahead,
just
You got
Yeah,
want
Bravo.
so
that's
to
much
know.
gripe
irritating
with
and
women.
rude.
You
I
got
just want. I
so
did
many
not
gripes
say
with women,
he
Bird. That
was
is
done.
awful, man.
See,
No,
It's
you
she
not
came
about
wasn't.
trying.
women,
You
men. It's
trying to
about
argue. You
it's
trying to
about us
argue
as
something I
humans
was
in
not
this
doing. She
America.
was done. She was
She was
done.
not done,
Yes,
She
she
was
bro.
was
not
done.
done. Oh
I
She
my
was,
was
I was,
God.
I
not
was
done,
about done.
bro.
He copped that
You
about
was
before
done.
I was done. I was
It's the
done.
way he cut in
See,
there. Then my
now you
fault.
gotta
He cut in
He
a
apologize.
little
just
too
Now you
soon.
I
gotta
said
was
my
too
fault.
ready.
Be
He was just
quiet.
too ready. He was just too ready. And I ain't like what he said. It's all right.
But I was done though.
What's her name? I don't know. She
It's
on the.
I ain't gonna lie, y'all. It's scary to me how dismissive y'all is about a man getting killed publicly in front of
That's what I'm saying.
hundreds of
I'm
people,
not. I swear to God, I'm
children
not.
in front of his wife and his children.
I'm not.
And the end all be all is we know that man got killed because his voice was powerful. Whatever the rhetoric we want to believe is either his voice was powerful, people was trying to they couldn't swim no more, or people didn't like what he was saying, they had a difference of opinion. I don't care if he was white, blue, purple, orange.
Now I'm
I
not
think
Yeah.
that's a
dismissing
big
that at
I'm not.
all.
That's
that's
why
I'm
a
I was
saying
big
giving my moral
problem.
it's
topic from
other
that. But now we
issues in
talking
the
about
world right now prevalent, like the lynchings, like the stuff we're going through, which he wasn't really like highlighting much. He was highlighting the things that affected him and his perspective. So I'm not dismissing him and his death at all. I feel like I said it was a tragedy. I just feel like his story and situations in response to Jazz is being elated and highlighted more because he's of the Caucasian race. I do believe that.
More than George Floyd.
he did
Um,
not do that.
I don't think that they're
I've seen, I've
comparable.
seen,
They don't
I've
want.
seen.
You
Now, hear
can't.
me out, y'all. I'm doing this on purpose. I've seen endless videos, right,
Yeah.
of people saying that the government, they said that the 14th of October is going to be Charlie Kirk's day, was his birthday, and supposedly it's George Floyd's birthday as well. I'm saying a lot of people galvanizing, making videos saying they want to take back.
I seen that. I
Uh,
seen
uh,
something like that.
Hey, who said
they
that?
want to
Um,
take back the 14th for George Floyd
right,
over
right.
Charlie
And
Kirk.
see, that's what I mean. So it's like one of those things where it's like we can't never have a situation where a black person can be, like it's like they always twist our narrative to try to take back something. Why does it have to be a take back situation? If this man genuinely had a voice for our people, it wouldn't be a take back.
What makes y'all think he didn't have a voice for our people?
No, I'm just saying if he really did, because it would be incomparable to the man who was murdered on the same day as him.
But why you? I'm confused on that.
No, it will be in correlation because if you're saying he's someone who was speaking in representation to help or highlight African American issues, and there was an African American who died in a tragic way on the same day, there
No, it's
would
his
be
birthday.
right.
They have the same birthday.
Oh, okay. That
Yeah,
okay. So then that okay.
yeah.
I see
So
why they were trying.
it's a
But
little.
that's
Yeah,
what
it's a
I'm like.
little.
It will be some type of correlation because now it's like, oh, they want to take Charlie Kirk and put that on the day of like, I guess, okay, sure, okay, say we do that. Would that be appropriate and equivalent to his influence in his time that he was here? I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Would that make people happy to be able to exercise their right to celebrate his life? Sure.
I just never heard nobody say, "Man, I ain't never heard of that George Floyd nigga until he died."
Some white people.
I ain't heard. I never heard nobody say that shit.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, if you listen
Because
to,
nobody, it's like,
I
like
listen
I
to
said, I
American
love
white
having a family.
podcasts,
I know I
and
do.
they don't even the stuff that we talk about. Like I've scrolled through and heard someone talk about the young man who had the young lady in his trunk, that rapper,
Hmm.
Oh God,
Yeah,
and
that's
the
so.
ugh ugh.
It's
disrespect.
sad.
And these white people were like, we don't give a fuck. It don't affect us.
Hey,
And
now
I was
look,
like,
real quick though. The reason why you never heard nobody say I ain't heard of George Floyd until he died is because they saying that because Charlie Kirk is supposed to be some type of like public figure.
Thank you. Yeah,
George Floyd wasn't no
he was a
type of
regular
public
guy.
figure. Yeah, he was just a
Regular
regular
guy.
human. So I
I
think
ain't
that's why that
I ain't hear
statement
nothing, but
comes out
Wouldn't be
I ain't
that way.
It
repeated.
makes sense.
I ain't hear
It
nothing,
Yeah.
makes sense.
but
But
I ain't
this white lady on there, she was like, no, it's affecting my mental health. And the other guy was like, stop having mental health issues. And I'm just witnessing, and these are American whites. They, they highlight things that affect, and that's why it's very interesting to hear and see because it's like it doesn't affect us. So why do we care? And I'm just like,
I can't believe we that desensitized.
I'm
yep.
telling you, I'm
shit. I'm
telling
That's
you.
with
no
you,
different
dog.
from
I
being
feel for
desensitized
his
from this shit in
family,
his head
man.
every day.
I feel for his family, and I don't think
I
his
know you
life or George Floyd's life,
desensitized.
neither one. I don't think nobody's life is more important than the other. When I say I don't care, it's really because of what the stuff that I have heard, and you know what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck. No, when I seen his wife go up there, I didn't even know he was married. When I say I don't know nothing about it, I didn't even know he was married and had kids and none of that. I seen a little clip of his wife and shit. Yes, I feel bad. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I got empathy, but you know what I'm saying. If like I'm just being honest. I don't care. I put my head at the pillow at night. And I'm not like, damn, rest in peace, Charlie. Kill. I'm also not like, damn, rest in peace, Floyd. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna feel that more because that's a black man. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is.
People till your feet get into other people's shoes. That's how a lot. I'm not saying nobody on this panel. I'm just saying till people get they when they see or been near or witness or something happen to them, then that's when they care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Charlie
yeah.
It
Kirk
may,
Mo-
went down
most
when I
people
go to
don't
that
care
place
about
by the
shit till they
police.
hit home,
Or
right?
Till
it
they hit
hits a
home.
little different. I wouldn't say people don't care. I think it just hits
I
differently
don't.
when it's your own personal experience. I mean, I know you don't care, but you know what I'm saying? It's like everybody isn't feeling like that lack of sensitivity of a situation. It hits different, right? So when it's your own person and your family versus a public figure on the internet who streamed, you might not have the same connection.
Yeah, because I don't. Yeah, because I totally understand it both ways. Like, I definitely was surprised and shocked, and I really thought that was really sick that somebody would do
Me
something
too.
like that.
Yeah.
Period. Like, it's no matter who it is. I mean, like when stuff like that happens, it do make me wonder about like where free speech is, and
Trump
like
did it.
damn. So is I'm gonna
We
get
I was
never had
I
it.
was scared for all
now
of
I'm,
them.
I'm
Now
just
I'm
saying it
scared
just
of
like the way we speaking on this panel now, somebody motherfucker see me and want to take me out because they ain't like what I said on a panel.
Yeah, we
Like that's
never
the type
had
of
it, but
shit you
that's
gotta
when
really
God is
think
in
about now.
control.
right.
That's what I
Nah,
feel like with
Trump. Look,
religion and God.
Trump did it to make him a moderator for the smoke and mirrors, man.
Why you saying don't say Trump did it? Don't say that
that's
on
Man,
here.
crazy,
listen,
Trump,
man. Yeah,
Trump,
man, that's
listen.
Trump is a
crazy.
great president. I love him.
Yeah, that's
I love
crazy.
Trump.
Ow, come on.
He's just a
Listen,
little
man.
bit lack of
That.
compassion and empathy, but we
Trump
love
Trump
Trump.
playing Trump playing chestnut checkers, man.
But that don't mean
Trump
that
is
that was
making
set up
America
by
great again
no. But that don't mean
every
that that was
day.
set up by the right wing though. That could have been some Democrat behavior. We don't know what that could have been.
Nah,
Listen,
y'all
I ain't
seen the
saying
new
Yeah.
statue of Trump? I sent it to y'all.
Oh no, I ain't
And
see it. I'm about to go
Epstein.
look.
Yeah, and in the chat, I seen that shit.
I'm
Yeah. I
dead.
think we should take a field trip, gang.
I want to go see that shit. Where's that? I seen the picture. I forget where it was at.
I feel like it's down the street from my house for real, by the Capitol.
On the Capitol. Well,
Yeah,
well, definitely
Trump gonna get
Trump got a
interesting
another
take.
Trump all
term.
the way. Trump got a
Trump gonna get
statue.
another
but
term.
Trump ain't even go as hard as Charlie Kirk used to go in the paint, man. I'm sorry, Charlie Kirk was going hard, man.
Trump just
Hold on, wait.
protected. That's all.
Trump got a statue? Nah,
Trump
Trump
goes
did
as
go.
hard. Him and
Man, what?
Epstein got a statue holding hands for Friendship Month.
Oh no,
When I would
I don't
say
rock
like
with you.
publicly on the race relations, I feel like Charlie Kirk was going way harder.
Yeah, I'm gonna say
Did
because
y'all
Trump
see
was the
the
one that
He
said
email?
didn't
grab
have
him
no
No,
for
yeah,
president.
bodyguards. He
I
did
would
it.
agree.
He
Charlie
did
was
it.
courageous, man.
He did
I
it
say,
in
yeah,
public.
Charlie was
I'm glad you
courageous,
added
B.
the race relations in there because I'm about to say Trump said grab him by the pussy. Can't go no harder than that.
I was about to say he
Now I ain't talking about that little stupid shit Trump was saying.
What
but
the
Trump
that's
be
what I like.
Trump
Trump
wow, he
go
be
hard.
trolling.
Like
Oh,
he
stop
not
what you
he's
doing.
Trump be trolling.
I think because of that Trump kind of fell back. Cause Trump don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
All right, can I ask y'all a question?
You
Sure.
got the right president.
Do y'all think that when Trump got shot, do y'all think that was a real assassination attempt, or do y'all think that was staged?
I think that was real.
It was real.
No, Trump set it up,
I
man. He
think
a
that
fucking
shit was
genius.
staged.
Trump is
I
a
think it was
fucking
staged.
genius,
Oh, you
bro.
said did Trump set it up?
Yes,
Yeah.
bro. My boy
That's a
Trump
good
is a
question.
genius, bro.
Was it
He's a
staged
fucking
or was it
genius.
somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because I just feel like the uproar just wasn't,
I
I
think he's
don't
so
know.
obsessive and vain that he did probably stage something
That's
The
for
nigga
exactly what I
gave a
himself.
think.
fist
Like,
pump when they
because
picked him up.
he needed some
Yeah,
sympathy. He
yeah,
wanted
This
to see
yeah,
their
listen,
loving
yeah, yeah.
the
again.
same nigga that
Y'all
shot him, the
wow.
same nigga that shot him in the ear is the same nigga that shot Charlie Kirk, man.
Right,
That's like a bitch.
right.
That's like a bitch calling you. I'm about to
Allegedly.
kill myself.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
Like,
Views from the panelists do not represent the Sice Room or the production of the Sice Room.
That's
Like
right, Trey.
these niggas is bugging,
Everybody
tripping.
has
Like
their own
we
opinion.
cannot, bro. We cannot be that, bro. Come on, bro.
I was just
Niggas
asking.
is setting up.
That's
Niggas is setting up
conspiracy
heads. No,
theory.
you asked the question, but I'm not talking about these niggas' answers. Niggas is setting up headshots. Like
It
No,
obvious.
bro.
No, it was an earshot, babe.
This was a question. I just was
Hey, do y'all
the
know that?
ear is
Do y'all know?
connected to the.
Listen, do y'all know?
tailbone
Do
headed.
y'all know that? Do y'all know that Lincoln was shot in 1862 and JFK was shot in 1962? Oh, 63. They was both shot exactly 100 years apart.
Was Trump shot 100 years
Coincidentally.
after?
That's a whole 100
Coincidentally.
years, Bravo.
You
Okay,
think
social
history repeats
studies.
itself?
Who? The,
Fun
Nah,
fact:
I
my right
think what
foot is
he's
bigger than my
highlighting
left.
is
Like,
the
I'm just
pattern and trend, and
Somebody went to
it
social
could
studies.
be, it
no,
can't be, but it
I'm
could
telling
be
y'all that there.
coincidental.
I'm telling y'all, coincidence don't exist.
Oh, okay. Everything happened for a reason.
Facts.
Conspiracy theorists do.
They
Live and in
came up with
person.
that term though.
Man, niggas who know niggas be bugging. Niggas
Look, I
setting up
feel like I ain't
headshots.
gonna lie. When it come to politics, I feel like it's like any other
Everything
business,
is
right?
staged.
Even deeper than being staged, like all of them are cool. Like whether they got their own opinions, they friends. It's just it's business. Like even when they go and do the debates and shit, you see them still hanging out. They go places. They at the same spots. Like they all in
Yeah.
cahoots for real. And we
It's
the ones
staged.
entertaining this shit.
Exactly. And you gotta
Look at
think
look at
America
look look at
is the
Obama.
biggest
Smoke and
scam.
Look at
mirrors.
So
Smoke and
what can
Obama.
they
mirrors.
do but to have the best representation, the president, right? Because you gotta think like other countries won't have
Damn.
a king. So Trump is our king right now. Okay.
Look at Obama and
like
Bush. Soon as after Obama won, this nigga Obama and Bush got on the plane together.
I mean, you
But
gotta
you gotta
like what the fuck? You gotta pass the reins.
if
But they
you
You
gotta
be
look
still
at the
hating
they
when
time
you
when
be
all
making
they
points
all
because that was the one like that.
that was all they all under the same umbrella. They not it's not
yes, nigga,
they
they presidents.
some people said Bush and
But
Obama
let's keep it real.
cousins.
what the
We we
what
we
the
we
we
will
just
we will want
agreed.
them
What
to
are
be.
y'all talking about?
No, hold guys. We would want them to box when they see each other.
Trying to
We would want
battle.
them to. We would want them to spend time on actual physical altercations and real catty bullshit versus the business at hand.
You want to know how I really feel? Do I want Obama to box Trump? Yes.
I'm gonna get fucked up. Niggas
Trump
gonna be
gonna
mad.
knock that nigga out.
Niggas gonna be mad.
Obama
Obama
man
gonna
Niggas
get
get
gonna
hit.
be
buried.
mad as
Man, hell
fuck.
nah.
Trump gonna knock that nigga out.
Man, niggas gonna be mad as
Obama.
shit.
They trying.
I really thought
If
I
Nigga,
y'all
liked you
if
Obama
y'all
guys.
if
gay.
y'all look at
I
the
really thought I liked y'all.
Girl, I don't like
Oh yeah,
Obama. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah.
They
I
say
really thought I
Obama
Oh
liked
tried
yeah.
to eat
y'all.
nah,
somebody
but look
He
food.
though,
ain't it. He pissed me off.
listen.
I really
Obama
thought
ain't
I
got
If
really
Obama
y'all
don't got
really look
stand a
at
lot of
the
stands on this.
if y'all look at the position that the world is in now, right? You had Obama who came in
do that,
and
boom.
he pushed the alphabet community, and then now you got Trump who was at one point a reality star slash businessman, and now he's at the forefront of representing the country. So this shit is a joke at this point.
Dog,
You,
Trump is a reality show baddie.
like he's
That
not even
nigga,
supposed to be
he playing
even
chess.
Like,
in run for
what?
president, and this nigga's the
That's
president. Like this shit is
crazy.
a joke.
That's crazy. Y'all feel like that.
Our president is a reality show baddie, and this is him showing us. This ain't
Wait,
us.
what?
We don't get to
Wasn't
come up with
Reagan
this
a
Exactly.
on
movie
our
That's
own.
star,
exactly what it
or was
is.
it Nixon? Was it Nixon or Reagan?
So, all right, can
You
I
said the
listen?
Watergate scandal. What happened?
He
Like,
That
breaking
was
up.
was it
Nixon.
Nixon or was
He
it
breaking.
Reagan? It was a movie star. Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
I'm
Nixon.
No.
driving.
You
My
just
bad.
you breaking up a bit. Yeah. Can I ask y'all something now? Are y'all is this panel pro or anti-government?
Anti.
Mm.
You don't know from your panel?
Right.
As a
So,
woman, for real, for
just
real,
slow.
I'm pro
So,
Anti
slow.
government. No government,
So,
hard for us.
so are
Okay.
we are. So the panel that's anti-government is bashing an anti-government president.
How can
Not
you be
me. Not
anti-government and be the
me.
president?
I didn't say I
Cause
was
he's
anti-government.
not political. He's
You
really
seen
not
what he
political.
did since he been in office. What you mean? What you think draining the swamp is? Why you think so many niggas is mad about the layoffs and the cuts and Doge and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera?
Right. He's doing
Immigration.
everything not
He's
the
doing
government
everything that the typical government,
don't
like
like.
Obama and them, was doing. He's doing the
But that's
opposite.
more left wing. Your question is more left wing directed, though. It's not. I don't think.
No, but I not to cut you off, but I hear
Go
y'all
ahead.
saying that he's a baddie and he's a da da
Oh.
da. So I just want to understand: do y'all want the process for people from our, especially coming from our culture? Y'all want the typical process to be someone will have to go through these government forms in order to be eligible to be presidents of the United States? Or did Trump kick down a wall for people like us to be able to be eligible once again to be the leader of the free world?
I
Yep.
think
It
Nah, he
Trump.
ain't
depends
I
on
can't
the
think
kick
it
Trump.
down
de-
no wall.
Okay, I would love to answer that.
I think Trump kicked down more walls than Obama did for our
Right.
community, in the sense of showing them that you can be whatever the fuck you want to be.
I feel like they put him there, but I feel like he exposed how corrupt that shit is, though. That's one thing Trump did.
Shit,
I
everybody that was
think
in
that
that seat got put in that seat,
Yep. That's what
and not by and not
I
necessarily by
think
the
that
actual people
Trump
voting. My bad, I'm shutting up now.
I think that Trump, he's pro government power when he wants to control it, and he's anti government when he wants to oppose it. That's my opinion.
Trump be trying to do
If you
it.
came and been the manager of the store, how would you feel?
The manager of America,
No, store.
Anything.
because that's what we're looking at here.
You gonna trust your leadership and your managerial skills, and then when you ain't in Burger King, it's fuck Burger King. I don't like none of the
But
shit they
he's
be
pro
doing.
government that serves his vision. So
That don't
that's
even
what
make
I'm
sense.
saying. Like, he came in and he really like did what he needed for him though. If y'all really pay attention
Not
to,
really.
can I finish, Birdie, before you start tweeting? Okay. He came in and what did he do? Everybody's been requesting the Epstein files.
Oh my
Now he
god.
got a statue up with this man in the middle of DC. Come on, bruh. The pedophilia is so highlighted. All the people he released, even the list of all the felons that he released, all of their crimes was grape, essays. All these are offenders. So that's what I'm saying. He worked for him at his highest. He don't care about us for real. He
I
make
know,
it look like
I know niggas from the city who ain't never seen their father until Trump let them men come home. So I don't know if I can agree with that.
No,
Yep.
what I'm saying is,
It's a
look,
man that been on this panel who ain't seen his father since he was like 7 years old, and the only way he was ever gonna see his father again is because
that's
Trump let that
good.
man home.
Yeah, that's good. And guess what?
So what you
It
All
was
them
saying?
niggas
people
ain't.
that
All them
couldn't
niggas don't got
legally
that.
marry their same person of their gender till Obama came. What you
Oh
talking
God.
about, Trey?
What?
Yeah. So
What?
they disguise
What just
certain
happened?
things.
That
They
don't make no
disguise
sense as a
certain
rebut.
No, it
things.
As a
don't.
Yeah, that
hold on,
was
hold on. That
crazy.
makes zero sense as a
That
rebuttal
went
to what he
way
just
left.
said.
How that don't make zero sense?
Cause you
Because
say
you said Trump ain't for us, but he's saying a black man hasn't seen his father in how many years until Trump got him home. That's
Only
Trump
because you
being
gave
for
a
us.
only because you
and a
gave
dope.
a situation about he only
Some
let
gay
these kind
shit.
of people home.
No,
That's not factual.
what I'm saying is that's the point of what the government does for the benefit of our people to show. Yeah, I'm a do this for y'all niggas so that you could think that we on the same side.
So damn if you
Well,
do,
what
damn if you
makes him
don't.
not though?
Yeah,
I'm
pretty
saying, what
much.
makes him not?
So who should we follow as a culture?
Right.
I'm not saying
Ourselves.
I ain't saying we should follow the president, but I'm saying who should be the new leader of the era? Who's the
I
new
think
We
new?
don't
unfortunately
have
we don't
we are the
have that
leaders.
yet. Like we just don't have that yet. I don't think. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's nobody
Can't
I
get
can say. You
killed.
know, I just
As
unfortunately
long
for
as we
me,
keep
God.
saying we the
God.
leaders, we ain't never gonna have a leader.
God. I feel
everybody
like
got
we
their
look
own gods and
towards
everybody got their
humans
own
too
purpose.
Oh
much.
my God. Now we
God
saying
is when he tried to say something about religion and women, I feel like honestly, and this is just my opinion. I don't know if y'all feel the same way, but we look outside of ourselves too much. We looking for a savior. We looking for God. Keep letting us know, like it's within you. It's the good in you. It's the actions within you that will
now it's
be
God.
God like. So if they ain't moving like God or you not moving like God, that's it. Like we don't gotta keep trying to figure out if Trump is
Contradiction.
for God or if he cared. Like we could tell by somebody's actions who's for who.
We passed presidents. We talking about us. Okay,
Nah,
we
that's what
ain't
I'm
rocking with the
saying.
government. We ain't
Yeah.
rocking with presidents. Who was we rocking with then? Nobody.
Niggas
We
like
all just.
niggas like you, Five.
I'm saying we all rocking with our own households.
No, we rocking with niggas. It's unfortunately we don't have. It's not the fucking 20s where we got, you know what I'm saying, an actual figure who we can actually look to. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to have this conversation with all of us with all this knowledge of
They
how
kill.
things can be, but like put it into action. And this is a conversation that usually, I don't know if y'all know, but I stay quiet because I know what we need to do, but it's like that's beating a dead. I got
Boss.
concrete walls down here in my basement. It's like me punching this fucking wall till my fucking knuckles bleed
Look
because everybody got
look at
different.
Martin Luther King. Look at Malcolm X.
That's what I'm saying. You can't
Look
bring
at
up Martin Luther King and Malcolm X. We don't have that. We don't
listen, I'm
have
not
We
saying
had
somebody who's
it.
no, you
willing
see
to
you
put
keep
We
their
had
I'm
life
saying
on
Charlie
the
asking.
Kirk.
line
I'm
for
talking
our
to
cause.
five. I'm talking about if anybody was to come and do what they did, what happens every time? Somebody try to kill them.
You got to
If
be
you
willing to do that, and nobody
But
willing to do
but
that.
if
That's
you
what
that's
I'm
try
trying to
that's
say.
kind of but that's kind of the problem, right? And that's why I say we kind of playing the game backwards because we damn near doing what they daring us to do. If we were so smart and we really paid attention, it wouldn't be the plan of, oh, let's go public with every fucking thing we want to do so they can know what we up to. It would really be, okay, let's just beat the streets and let's really come together. Like you just said, if we ain't going with the president or
Niggas is
whoever
not gonna do
who
that, Marlon.
no, no, look, listen, hear me
who we
out.
hiding from?
Hear me out. If like how okay, so Trey, for example, how you hold down Suitland, that's your section, right? If we had more motherfuckers that was willing to put their foot down and okay, this is my section, I'm at least make sure on my end shit good, shit gotta go through me, because that's damn near what the Bloods and Crips do. But see, out here, what it is, niggas would rather had a pool that I could make some shit happen. Like I can get a nigga bagged or somebody touched versus the pool, or I could stop some shit from happening. You know what I'm saying? And if niggas took more pride in just okay, we ain't gotta be cool by y'all, but at least you know over here we doing us, over there they doing them, and we not bothering each other if anything.
Nah, I also
niggas are
but
kids,
I
man.
think that too, right. But I think what you said, Trey, as far as real niggas being able to see their fathers and stuff like that. I think if Trump really fuck with us, right, like he say and the government shows, we'll have certain leaders. So, like, say how he came and did the sweep off the streets in DC. He'd really pay attention strategically to know this is Lori Hoover, this is this person, Rayful, this is that person of these neighborhoods, and give them a plan. Like, you get what I'm
But
saying? Like, look,
people
But
got
I
you,
know
but
you
you,
places
got
in
but,
these.
but y'all
space.
know, right? This is. I know this is going to sound crazy, but this is like the truth. If we just look it up, y'all know Charlie Kirk and Trump brought like endless black people to the White House, and they wasn't people from the hood though. So I'm like, should all our leaders come from the hood, or are we just as a culture we not tapped into people that's doing other things that's outside of the hood
True.
shit?
That's a great question. I'm glad
That's
that you
why when
asked that.
when y'all said we had when y'all said MLK and Malcolm X, and somebody said we don't got that, we had Charlie and we got Trump.
You said
No.
we had Charlie?
Okay, that
Yeah.
No,
question,
Really?
I
I
said we
love
got
that
Trump.
question. We have a lot of black, okay, y'all gotta think it's Black
Oh,
Caucus Week,
bravo.
right?
Man,
I just got,
I heard
a
some
matter
shit
of
from
fact, I just got sent a
Charlie
discount code.
that was
If anybody
life.
wanna go to Black Caucus, any Black Caucus events, they going on right now, right? Boom.
Bravo, funny.
We got a lot of black politicians that's not from the hood, right? I think it's Jasmine Crockett. I don't know where she from, right? Boom. That would be somebody great that represents
What happened to
us
Michelle Obama?
What?
through her voice.
Michael
Yes.
Obama? He faded
I'm
into
not
the
going back
black.
to the Obamas. I'm at Jasmine Crockett, right? Somebody who isn't from the hood, but represent us in her voice and her stance, right? I think that a lot of the times when it comes to black influencers, like what Bird was saying, it takes a certain amount of status and influence mixed together for it to make impact. So I think that what happens a lot of the times, those black influencers that have the status may not have that hood influence. So they might be popular within their means, but the impact that they trying to make, they don't have the influence over.
Like,
Okay.
let me. Can I jump in there real quick? I'm gonna say this. Like, my take on all of that is that we don't have enough representation of us. So I agree with Trey. Like, maybe it do need to be more of us within these type of political spaces, and it's not enough. And even we
No,
got,
that's what I just was saying, Sharice. It
yeah.
is. It's a lot of us, but I
No,
don't
some of
think
them people
people
is not
know.
us. No, when I say some of them people is
Come on,
not
somebody
us,
with some
I'm
money
not
and
talking about
status.
these people with immigrant parents or none of that wild shit. No, I'm talking about authentic people, authentic Americans like us. I'm not talking
Right.
about these
Not
people
Shoot,
the
have
with
one,
you been
not
to?
with
I don't
not the
think
immigrant
you've
one,
been to
parents,
the
not
any of
Westmore
the
and all them
hearings. Like
folks.
all of the
Nah, I'm
hearings in
not
not
talking.
DC,
not not
Hold
the
on,
it's
hold on. I'm
men,
gonna put
not
this
us.
the
IRS. Hold on, I'm gonna answer
not
you.
the men with the immigrant parents
One
marrying the
mic,
men in the
y'all.
White House.
Yeah, and it's a majority of that. Within Senate and all that. It's majority of that. It's less of us and more of that. And that's the stuff that got to stop. I mean, I can understand when Trump say make America great again. We do need to go back to that Reconstruction period because that's when we had the most so-called Black Americans in
Oh,
Senate and in the government. Period. Than ever before. And like now we see just a bunch of people taking. It's just like a takeover. It's like an invasion. Like if you even like know what's going on in Minnesota with the Somalis taking that joint over right now. Like it's just a lot of that. And that's the
all right.
shit
When
that
Obama,
that I have an issue with. And we don't have no control over shit. And
when
that's the
Ben,
real problem and we should have more control than what we do.
look what happened when Biden got in office. So many people flooded. It's like so many. It's so many people that's like
That nigga was
assassins
asleep behind the wheel.
in this country, dog. Niggas will get killed for trying to be something. Like, look at Kirkland, man. It's too many dangerous people in America that it's just you try to. They can influence anybody right now that's on the street because nobody getting money for real. People was desperate, so people ain't trying to be nothing for real. People don't want people scared. I mean, if somebody wanted to come out and be like an activist and got a lot of money, he probably get killed. But you gotta
I
have
think that
protection.
I think that is a I think that is a great point to make as far as for us. It's like this gift and a curse to be an influence and make impact because the risk factors are you may be killed for trying to be, and that I think that is it's one of those things where it's like, okay, we have to know as people, like, we come and we go. But I think that a lot of the times when it comes of knowing your purpose and being driven in it, people don't really want to be driven in their purpose. And I think that the internet, this is my opinion, I think that the internet plays with and placates with people's purpose, because you can have platforms that can confuse the conscious, right? So people that may have a purpose and they get on the internet and now they feel like they're in competition, or they can't really be their purpose driven self because they don't have the money, because they aren't, this high status, or they don't have as many followers, right? So it plays with the conscience of a person, because now they want to be a certain way, but then they might be traumatized. Like, the way that the internet is feeding us is not healthy, and it doesn't help the next generation that's coming up, that's wanting to, like the Charlie Kirk situation, because I think that Charlie was a genuine soul. However, he used the most lethal way to make influence, which is social media, which led to his demise, unfortunately.
Look at him. Look how he got killed and he white. So imagine if
But
somebody really.
no, but he no, he used real life interactions with
No,
people,
no, I'm not saying.
telling
I'm just
people, hey
no.
No,
guys,
no,
I'm
he was a
right here.
streamer though.
No, I'm not
So
saying
Okay,
that's
that
why
like
I'm
he.
saying
still,
his
I'm
influence
I'm
from
saying,
streaming got him in that position, because had he done it the traditional way without the internet, he might still be here.
but
but
he got
people are
shot in
having
real person in front of real people. I see if he
Yeah,
was
of
just,
people.
course.
I
He
see
not
if it
gonna
was
get
just
killed
like,
through the internet.
but I'm saying if it was like this and we all just randomly in our joint and then somebody got killed on an episode or something, then that could be
I
different.
don't think
But he
that the
got
reach would
shot
have
and
gotten
killed in
reached
front of
without the
hundreds
internet
of
though,
people.
Trey.
he
He
got
got
shot
shot
and
in front
killed in
of
front of
hundreds of
people.
people.
Because it
People
was
was recording him,
Yeah,
right. That's what I'm saying. Like, what I'm
regardless
saying
if he was
is,
recording himself. But people
no.
was
So
recording
this
him.
this is what I'm saying. The influence, like the way we need to meet and congregate, is not with everybody having their phone out record. And back in the day, they wasn't doing that. So even
How you never saw
assassinations was happening, right? Niggas ain't had they couldn't pinpoint where you was at. So if you really is really trying to make impact and really make the change, of course it's
that?
unfortunate because he ain't had nothing to do. He couldn't tell them people like, don't have your phone out, they gonna kill me today.
Oh, they walking. They going in schools,
but
churches,
look how John
like
F. Kennedy died. People was getting
Malcolm
smoked.
X.
All of them was
Like
getting smoked because of the
they
people
can't.
around them. So,
All
it,
of
it,
these are situations to strategize better. That's all. So if we
but
have
it's
all
kind
of
of
these
hard.
examples of how they are doing their
I
what
think
they
that shit
do,
is scaring us to
Yep,
stop congregating.
yep.
we gotta strategize.
But
It's
it
not
be
stop
inside. People
congregating. We gotta
be
stop
having
publicizing and strategize.
people be having like ulterior motives. So a nigga could hate you but it'll be your cousin.
But
He be like, I got say a nigga got some money, like a lot of money. I got a bank. I got 100 bands or 300 bands. You get rid of some, and it be his cousin.
That's why it's gonna
Boom. You
be
know what
a
I'm saying?
that's why it's gonna be a non-profit in that nigga name within the next 6 to 18 months, and his wife is gonna be getting paid.
should I have done the peace
He's gonna
walk?
get paid for that debt.
No interviews, no promotion, no nothing. Just hit everybody personally. We
Yep.
link up. We do the peace walk, and that's that.
No, I think you did the peace walk the best that you could. It
But
was
that's I
great.
use social media.
Okay.
But that's a contradiction to your point, though.
No, it's not a contradiction because we have to use what platforms are given to us. Now, if you decide to say, hey, we're not gonna do because I was starting to pay attention
Nobody think
to
about you,
the
cat.
way the internet is,
If I
right? So
was, I'd
I
slap
looked
you over your
myself
head.
up and just to
Bird.
see.
Bird
I
is
pop up as a political
a menace.
activist and poet, right? So with the things that we put out, we kind of actually can create our own narrative with the internet. So if you're already out there on the internet doing this, stand on it and keep making impact. But or you could disappear and still stand on it. It depends how you want to go about it, but you're purpose driven. So it's one of those things where it's like we know as your supporters what you're supporting, which is unity, which is bringing people together. So if you feel feel the change to be like, well, you guys are saying social media. I want to change, do things up, and I got the influence I need. We got the people. We're gonna congregate without cell phones and meet up at the bottom of the church. We'll be there.
But but why have knowledge and inspiration of things and that you know that hey, I've seen it change 17 people, but I know it can change 17,000 people. Why would we not try to express that in front of that? And now in the day and age that we have, social media is our tool. Look what we're using right now.
Because of
That's what you need to
the
do, bro.
risk factor is it's a more of the increased chance due to safety that that social media may be a harm to the project. It's just a
And
risk
and that,
factor. It's not
and
a
that's the
end
risk
all
we
say
gotta take.
all, but it's more so like a. I'll give you an example of Mark Choppa, one of the biggest influences in DC when it comes to concealed carry, right?
Not a
I
great
don't
example.
think I don't think that he would have I don't think that he would have had this happen to him with the ATF and everything if he wasn't posting everything
On
online.
social media. His life wouldn't
I
have
was wondering why I
rapidly
ain't seen him.
increased if he didn't post things online.
But
How would
that's
he
why I
be
said
able to meet
it's a
Black
gift and a
Rambo?
curse. We have to
Then
learn how to utilize it.
he also wouldn't be able to get as much support as he got from the community and everybody he know if he didn't post
You gotta
his
leave from.
home footage
You
online.
gotta go from
So
another
that's
state. You got
not the
where you
greatest
can
one. But
conceal and carry. Cause
I'm
doing
with
it
the
out here,
percentage. You just bringing awareness that it's a percentage of showcasing what you're doing because
It's a
ain't that
exactly.
great
what
example to know that there are greater risk factors when we show too much. There are less risk factors when we show just enough.
is there such thing as showing too much?
Yes.
Yeah.
Such as
I have a great example, right? My friend, he was like, our kids are too smart. I said, don't you know? He said, man, who was I talking to? Oh, the guy from A Street. And he said, my daughter is too smart for her own good. She gives fake names when we go out. I said, that's he said, yeah, we went to a restaurant and the little girl, my daughter, she said, we're the Washingtons. I said, why you calling us the Washingtons? She was like, everybody don't need to know our business, Dad. They don't need to know who we are. I said, that's so smart. He was like, I don't know who taught her that, but I'm glad she gonna know how to handle herself when she get older, cause she ain't gonna give everybody her information. I said, that is genius. I love the fact that this 9-year old is telling the restaurant we the Washingtons.
nah, that's crazy as
Sometimes
hell.
Hold on,
Cause
wait.
I'ma
That's
take
hold on,
way more
wait.
pride in
That
my
is
9-year old
that's
telling niggas
that.
we the
Listen,
Washburns, cause
that's
that's who the fuck
amazing
we is, nigga.
until you get bagged for being
Fuck
the
that.
Washingtons.
I ain't with that,
right,
B.
right.
I ain't with
That's
that.
amazing to
We
y'all
ain't no
until you
nah.
not you.
I
I'm
got
saying that's
children.
amazing to them
Nah,
until they
nigga.
get bagged for being the Washingtons
We
and the
are
whole time they the
nah, nigga.
Greens.
Fuck the hypotheticals. We are who we are,
Right.
nigga.
That is
All
true.
that rap, we ain't rapping nothing other
Safety
than who we are, cause
reasons,
we taking
safety
proud in who we are.
reasons, safety
Man, ain't
reasons.
no safety
That was
reasons
a
in that
genius
shit, nigga.
move.
Pops is pops. If pops on some bullshit to where safety reasons where we got to lie about who he is, I'm
Yeah.
on some bullshit. I'm not leading the
Yeah.
ship the right way, and I'm gonna have to take accountability for whatever leak or crack happened through my children. But we are not no fucking Washington.
Right?
The
Y'all at
fuck?
a
I be
restaurant.
man, boy. What the fuck you
Y'all
just say, boy? Stop playing
y'all
with
not
me,
they not in
boy.
the
What you
police
talking
station or
about?
no wild shit or
No
nothing like that.
motherfucking
They at
Washington.
a
Nigga, you ain't no criminal, nigga.
you at
I'm
the
not
fucking
raising you to be no
restaurant.
criminal. I'm
That's what
not
I was
That's
raising you
gonna
to
say.
be
Like that's
anything
the
crazy.
type of
other.
shit. Like you know what I'm
It
That's
saying.
sounds
Your
weird.
parents put
weird.
you on if
It
they
sounds
if they in
dumb.
that life. Like
Like,
that's
the fuck
childish.
out
No,
of
this
here.
man is he's a freaking a transport. He does transportation. It was a
I thought
No,
you
cute
about
not
to say
him.
he a
He's not
situation.
transport.
weird. I ain't gonna. I'm
I
not
understand what you're
disrespecting the
saying.
man.
No,
The
it was
man
a
ain't
cute
know.
situation because
But
it shows the intelligence of kids because we talk too much as adults. I'm gonna be honest, right? So it was unique to
It's
see.
intelligent to live like a criminal before you commit crimes.
No, that's not living as a criminal because if
damn,
I meet you
You
and I
hide
say
if you hiding something, you clearly are doing some illegal activity. You're not living righteous if you hiding who you are.
no, if I'm a political activist and I'm out in the public and I'm the wife of the creator of Suitland Peace Walk, I'm not giving up my information. I'm sorry.
Then if
Why?
you in
I'm not a
danger, if
fucking.
your
I'm
life
not
in
Frank
danger,
Lucas.
Right.
if your life in
Not
danger,
saying
that's
that.
different.
Not saying that, but I'm gonna move smarter. I don't care what you say.
Why should somebody be trying to attack somebody with that type of title?
Right.
Because they don't want to see you doing nothing good for the community. So that obliviousness of not knowing that you have to protect your family in that demise in that manner is like, yeah, I need you to
Excuse me.
know that the Sul Peace Walk is a big
No,
thing. So
me as a
we are moving as the Washingtons.
nah,
You
me
know,
as
it's
a man,
crazy.
I don't preach that to my household. We very
Yeah,
proud. We take a lot of pride, and we're very proud of who we are. I preach to them who their lineage is, their mother, their grandmothers, uncles, cousins, everything. We are exactly who we are.
Yeah.
that's
We
good to
ain't
know.
gang. Them niggas ain't never gonna be nothing else.
Right.
I just can't correlate with that thinking. That's just me.
Yeah.
My
Me
bad. I don't
neither.
want to
No.
take
No. No.
over
No.
the
Me.
panel,
Me.
but
Me as well.
I don't know.
I
We the
don't.
only
I
ones
think
with
that's
children
weird.
on here, but fuck that.
I think
I
that's
just
weird.
I mean, me myself, I'm moving
Hold
how
on,
I
sis. Hold
move
on.
because I'm
Five.
already out there.
Five.
So
If
I
you looking
can't
at
really
five, if you
take
looking
away.
at
Like
that,
my kids can't say I'm not a Zyra the poet's daughters. You know what I'm saying? Like it's out there, but I'm just saying of ways. You asked, did we talk too much? Is it given too much information? Yes, it can be a point where you can talk too much or give too much information.
If you hanging around a bunch of out of control people, then I understand that. But if you in a public place where ain't nothing really going on, then I don't see why not.
Yeah. I think it's crazy to say that like at a restaurant. I think
Yeah,
it's
when my
crazy
mother used to do that
ever.
bullshit about you, I was 9. I mean, I was really 8, and I was like
I
10
want to
for
put
real
my phone
off
number
that.
in, bro.
I'm not fucking 9. The hell?
Yep, my
Like,
mother
I
teach.
mean, that's the type
trying to
of
get
kid
you in
I was.
places.
She be
I'm
like, "You
surprised to
lying?
hear that kids are like that these days. Cause I was quick to tell the fucking truth.
Like,
Me
mom, pay
too.
that extra
Right
$7.
now,
No, to
What?
get in free
I
versus
Like,
used to
that
get
is
whooped
two
for that.
different things,
pay that
Sharice. We ain't
motherfucking
doing
no,
$7,
that.
I'm
Cause I
just
done
mom.
saying.
definitely kept my daughter in the stroller at Six Flags so that she could be free. We're not doing
I'm
that.
just
Okay.
saying. I'm just
That's
shocked to hear
different.
that.
That's
That a
different.
9-year-old already
At what
already has
age?
it in their
You feel
mindset to
prideful
create
about
an
his age?
alias.
She was 2.
You feel
No, she was
prideful?
3. She was 3, but they're free too. So what?
Yeah,
No,
whatever. Yeah,
I'm
I'm just
talking
using
what
that
she's
as an
saying
Beat
about
me
her
example.
up.
Like,
What?
9-year-old.
it was
She
never a
9.
time where I was, trying to,
Yeah.
at no young age. Nah, not that I can recall. I think as an adult, you're more liable and prone to lie and make shit up versus a child. Children always
I'm
telling
about
the
to say, I don't
motherfucking
know. My,
truth.
my daughter, my daughter snitched on me when we went to Cameron Run. I was trying to get a cheaper ticket. She was like, "I am not 6." I
I
was
Oh
like,
think
yeah.
Kids
You
always
gotta
telling
everybody
the
have that
gotta.
truth.
conversation with her. You ain't, you know what I'm
"Nah,
saying?
What
I'm
conversation to make her be
nah."
Sometimes she try to
dishonest?
be.
No, hey,
I let
I'm about
I,
to get us a major discount. I need you to play the position and follow dad. She don't gotta lie.
That's being
Just
the
don't
way.
bust me out.
That's
That,
being
that
dishonest though.
that's
I
being
don't even.
It,
dishonest.
but it's still a conversation. I hear everything y'all
Nah, it's just
saying.
shit in our culture that we normalize, but it really is
It's
what it
not no
is though,
moral
y'all. Like
standpoint
I ain't
right
gonna lie.
there.
We know who taught us how to steal candy from the store, all that type
I
of
ain't
shit.
never was
Nobody
never
taught me
taught
how to
that.
steal though. I
you
told
know,
I
myself.
you
ain't.
know, but you know what I said
So
when
we
she
just
said
stole.
that. When she said
Y'all ain't
that, I
never
said,
steal nothing from the candy store. Stop
Nigga,
I
nigga,
said,
"Hold
ain't
on,
nigga,
wait,
nobody
wait,
listen.
I was
teach
saying
me.
facts too. Nobody told
Ain't
me how to
nobody
steal.
teach me.
I'm
This
just
is
playing.
hold on,
survival
wait, 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 wait,
skills
wait,
that I
wait,
had
I'm
to
just
wait,
playing,
learn.
y'all.
wait.
We
Since we
I'm
faced
with
talking
you,
them
about
all.
Sharice.
stuff,
Stop
I'm
I'm
glad
glad
lying.
you
somebody
did it.
taught because I ain't get
I
taught.
was
real
like
story,
five. I was like
story,
5
Stop
real
years old.
story,
lying, young.
real
Stop
story.
lying,
I stole
y'all.
some
I
bubble gum
bagged
from
the
Nobody
whole.
said
CVS. My
they
aunt
did
made me
steal.
walk that shit back in there and apologize.
Me,
Y'all can hear
me,
me?
Tizzle, me,
Y'all can hear me
Tizzle,
or no?
and
Oh, go ahead, go ahead, go ahead,
Yeah,
go ahead,
you
go ahead, go
said
ahead,
she
go
made
ahead.
you apologize.
Yeah, yep.
look, that happened to me though. Us, Bravo, me, Tizzle, and these two girls that used to be our mother friend. We was all like 6 and 7. We went in that joint bag dollar store for everything. They came back and said, "Look," they was like, "Where y'all get all that stuff from?" Like the dollar store. took us took us back, made us give it back.
Mm-mm-mm. See, that's the village right there.
Nobody taught us that though. We just was instincts. That was just something we just had. I don't know.
No, that was
Oh,
just
it was just instincts.
Yeah, it was just instinct.
Nah, you seen it. You
Nah, I
don't
ain't see
remember
it. We
though.
didn't see it. We didn't see it. I ain't
Nah,
see
you
that.
don't
I ain't
remember,
see.
but you might have saw it.
I didn't
Nobody
see
just
it. I
go
didn't
to the
see
Somewhere.
store
nothing
and
about the
take.
BP,
steal.
something.
I didn't see nothing
So
about
so
stealing.
so then nobody taught you to not be entitled enough to just take things that ain't yours.
Right. Nobody told me that. My mother ain't text me that.
Okay. So
Okay.
maybe nobody didn't teach you to do it, but also you weren't taught not to do it.
Right.
Understandable.
Right. No, actually, I was told not to touch other people's stuff. So, but I just,
So you knew going in stores like the dollar store that ain't yours. Don't take it.
yeah,
Yeah, like
He didn't know that, clearly.
I did know it. I did know it.
right. Clearly he did.
He would have
I
took them for
did. I
everything
did.
they had.
I did know that.
Fuck them,
you
Bird.
you
You
know
fuck
you
them.
learned
You
that
should have took
day
more.
when
I
they took
learned
your
that
ass
day.
and they took
No,
your ass
that's
back in. They
all.
like, oh shit. Oh, this what happens with? Oh damn. I thought
But
it.
it was a good.
If
It
I
was a
like
good
it, I could
moral.
get it.
That was a good
Nah, nigga.
moral. A moral standpoint from my
Hey, fuck
uncle and
them,
my.
Bird. You should have took more.
That's actually a great segue.
Yeah.
Like, are we discussing the
Yes,
new
ma'am.
bill that was discussed that was passed?
Oh no, I don't know about the new bill, but we could definitely segue about the new bill. The
Okay.
next segment, definitely for sure, is last but not least the Sice report, man. Flowers versus Wires football game, man. It was over 10 brawls,
I'm a
viral
little cut.
videos, a bunch of teens, endless people fighting. It was very outlandish, man. So we won't give y'all takes from the panel about the viral football fights at Wires versus Flowers. The Sice report. All right, man. Our Sice report hits home, man. The Flowers versus Wires rivalry game didn't just end on the scoreboards. Report says multiple brawls broke out in and around the stadium. Now the county is tightening up security for a whole bunch of the future games. I want to know, have y'all experienced that as in y'all upbringing? Did y'all see anything pertaining this story? How do y'all feel about the football? What do y'all think is what's happening in our culture right now, where we thinking everything is pretty much settled down, but it's seeming like the youth is regalvanizing with this violence culture. What do y'all take about this, panel?
We seen that, but it's like that's just a thing. It's been happening for years. It's always been group fights. Niggas be having inside stuff. They be having stuff be having on in neighborhoods that leak into the school. I mean, I don't know how to really stop that.
Yes, we have a big issue with the youth and the violence that is being produced in our community. When I was in high school, my mother made it very pressing for me to not attend a DC high school due to the amount of violence that was being produced. So I went to a Montgomery County high school where Friday night football games was very popular. um, I do remember as a teenager dealing with fights at a high, not as much as the current teens today. So as an adult and a mother now, I'm trying to navigate how to keep my children safe. I would not agree to my child attending, because I have nieces and nephews that be at the football games and stuff like that all the time. Now, me as a parent, I would not let my kids go to the football games without a chaperone because it's not safe. So I think that it's a lot of things in the community today that was safe that's not safe anymore. And as parents and guardians, we need to parent and guardian our children, because if that was happening as often as it needs to happen, there would not be this much violence, because there has to be somewhat of a missing um attention to what's happening, because if like I'm saying, it's no supervision. It can't be school involvement, because I don't know what happened with the flowers fights, but I know that the fights that was happening, kids was ducking off, getting a little beef off, and that was it. It wasn't like people dying. So I think that there's a disconnect now for the kids back in the day that are adults now, that are parents. So it's like, hey, if you know kids not playing fair when it comes to beefing and they killing versus fighting, guard your children, protect them, and keep them safe.
Who me next? Oh, never mind. I only
um.
wanted to go next because I had a rebuttal to her
All right,
Montgomery
now
County.
go ahead. Actually, because I really do have to pee. So, all
All right, go. Yeah.
right, that's
All right,
bad.
so
Go ahead.
look. I'm glad that she did mention Montgomery County because Friday when those fights broke out, not only was it Wise and Flowers, hundreds of students were dispersed after fights that broke out outside of Blake High School in Montgomery County as well.
That's the school I
So
graduated from.
see, so like going to the Montgomery County school ain't changed shit. Like, you
Nope.
know what I'm saying?
Nope.
They had police out there as well because it was a big ass crowd that the police had to get under control. And kind of to your point, it was one of the parents that was saying, I think it was a parent from Wise or Flowers, one of them. I can't remember what I read, but he was saying that, like you said, more parents need to attend these games with the kids and shit like that.
Hmm.
uh we can't always depend on security
And the schools.
and the schools
Yep.
and the community. I mean the parents and the security in the schools to do with the community and the parents should be doing, you know what I'm saying, like the village raising the child shit, like he was speaking more to that.
So
I
now
think
they
it's
gonna make it hard for other kids because now parent you gonna
who
have to
talked
come
when
to
you was
the.
talking.
Oh my bad.
I'm gonna land the plane though real quick.
I was
uh
agreeing with you though,
I
but go ahead.
my bad, my bad. But no, I'm gonna finish it off with this. Like, I'm in agreements with the parent that I read that about, and what you said that like uh these games should be these functions should be attended by the parent as well, and for the most part. Of course, it's not always plausible because shit is so expensive that some of these parents got to work two or three jobs, or work a job, a part-time job, and a side hustle. You know what I'm saying? So it's not always plausible, but I think that's one way to help prevent some of the shit that goes on. Plain landed.
Yeah, so I think it's just sad. It's unfortunate, that they choose like a time where they're supposed to be having fun and cheering for their schools to be out there fighting over probably nothing. And it's just sickening at this point. They're gonna be just like DC, where the DC like you can't go, to the game without a parent or adult supervision. And I think that's how it need to be. I know I read something that they were saying that Wise was trying to, they're gonna have all the games be played on Saturdays now, I guess, versus Fridays. I don't think that's gonna do anything. I mean, I just think that you like and I guess for the sake of school spirit, you know what I'm saying? And just being proud of your school and repping your school. It's just weird to me to see them acting this way. And it's just for nothing. I know I remember it was a time, like, I don't know, when I was growing up, they like I don't remember football fights breaking out at the football games. I went to Easton. I don't remember none of that happening. I just remember if people had fights and stuff, that shit happened at school or that shit happened at a go-go somewhere. So it's very interesting to see them like so open about the way that they doing stuff. I do think that they do need to increase security. They do need to have more police officers at the football games as well. I think that will increase the lack of them wanting to fight because they know it's a chance that they could get arrested. Like I just think that it's a shame, you know what I'm saying? Because like that was the one place that you could go and hang out with your friends and you didn't need your parent around. But like they're not even mature enough to sit there and watch a football game and just have fun and enjoy the cheerleaders and the band or whatever's going on. Like I just think it's stupid, it's sad, and I just think a lot of that really, really needs to stop. I don't understand what's the issue and why they feel the need to do that. Like, I mean, goodness gracious. I don't understand. I just want them to stop. Period. So that's my take.
I was just about to say, let me back five. Okay, I don't know if I missed it, but I don't know if anybody highlighted the fact that these fights did not break out inside the game, and we have to realize, like, I'm a little, I don't want to say way more, but I'm more in tune with local high school and college football. I mean, football and basketball. I say football because y'all know that, what I'm saying, like who really do that shit. But anyway, I think that's one thing that I don't know if anybody said that, if I missed it, because I did zone out for a second. But that's important to note that it wasn't in the game and things like that. It was people outside, and these games draw a big presence. You know what I'm saying? So I agree with Sharice. Yes, there needs to be more presence. There needs to be more preventative measures. You know what I'm saying? But they're gonna do what they want to do. I think it's disgusting because we trying to put these. I feel like, granted, it did happen outside, but I'm just going to speak on the fact that it is just so nasty. Like some of these young boys really like that, you know what I'm saying, and they, you know what I'm saying, like really fighting to get out and having these things, and make it harder for scouts to want to come out and come and see the games and shit like that. Like, while I do, and I did want to point out the fact that it happened outside the game. It's still nasty and it's still disgusting. And I think because you can have parents there and everything like that. Like, it was parents there too. The police need to be out there with their hands on their vests like that. You know what I'm saying? With them big guns on them, keeping them people away. That's the only way. Otherwise, they just gonna fight. But yeah.